contempt in the eyes of Seth Rollins.
Rollins is going to do what he wanted to do 7 years ago. End the career of Edge once and for all.
What up, what up, what up? We live once again, WWE Crown Jewel. Watching it right now, Seth Rollins, Edge is going at it.
Edge is out.
Gonna set up right here, right quick. Gonna set up right here, right quick.
Chain linked around the foot of Seth Rollins. The super kick. And this is a formality at this point.
All right. Looks like we're set. Got the show going right now. About to get to the play-by-play. I'm just gonna set him up right here.
This is just Edge is just beaten to hell. Of the rated R superstar. He's defenseless. Rollins has wrapped his boot in chain. The death blow. Edge able to counter. Edge goes low with the chair.
How smart was that from the WWE Hall of Famer? One last gasp from Edge.
But does Edge have anything left? Can Edge dig down deep and one more time come through with something? They don't call him the ultimate opportunist for nothing.
Here's where the grit, here's where the determination gets put to the test for Edge.
But Edge can barely get his legs underneath him. Rollins can't breathe. Edge back to his feet. And Rollins, look in his eyes. Kick to Rollins, much like Seth did to Edge. We are inside the cell, but at this very moment, hell is in the eyes of the rated R superstar.
Edge stumbling around, but eyes still locked on Seth Rollins.
Now it's Rollins who's helpless. It's Rollins at the receiving end of the kicks from Edge.
Edge now trying to get a hold of that chain.
Rollins desperately trying to crawl away, and now it's Edge.
Oh my!
And now using the chain to punish and make Rollins suffer. Rollins has a wrench. He had a wrench.
Edge has it now. Oh my goodness!
All right, so we got Edge right now. Seth Rollins, Hell in a Cell, first match.
Edge to go. Well, what's the matter with Edge? What? I think Rollins is about to tap out.
Oh, Edge wants more. I think Edge wants more punishment to be inflicted on Seth Rollins.
I think Edge has a better idea, a more barbaric idea.
Rollins is helpless right now.
But Edge got to be careful.
Uh-oh. And there it is. Edge wins. Edge versus Seth Rollins. Edge finally put the chapter ending to the Seth Rollins Edge story.
7 years plus in the making. Trading victories, battle after battle. But on the night where it counted most, the rated R superstar, the WWE Hall of Famer, survived. Which was a miracle in and of itself because, damn, what a fight we just saw. Rollins thought he was going to finish off Edge right here.
Replay. Seth Rollins right now.
Steel chair went low, and then it was all Edge.
Edge took a page out of Seth Rollins' book.
Edge wins, fellas. Edge and Seth Rollins just got to going at it. Edge just beat Seth Rollins. Crazy match.
Edge has been waiting for had to taste even sweeter inside Hell in a Cell with Seth Rollins' own maneuver, the stomp to the chair.
It is the environment. It is the match that Edge wanted. And tonight, Edge can finally say he has ended this conflict with Seth Rollins.
There's one thing that Edge said last week that I think stuck in everyone's mind. That Seth Rollins had proved himself to Edge. That Edge perhaps had underestimated the greatness of the visionary. There's one thing for sure tonight. That is that Seth Rollins never, ever again will underestimate the It's over.
Sorry, I'm not doing much talking on this one, man. I'm a little late to the match.
After what he has just accomplished inside one of the most brutal
Kind of missed most of what happened. Caught the ending. Caught Seth Rollins going through a table after being thrown from the ring. He was on top of the turnbuckle, about to do some kind of splash. And then Edge gets up and pushes them off the top turnbuckle into the cage. And then there was a table already set up right below that, and he danced right on it. Edge is in the middle of the ring. Everybody's cheering. He's looking at the crowd. Seth Rollins is barely rolling out the ring. He got the look on his face like, I can't believe I'm here. I did it. Fireworks go off for Edge. This is what I like about when they have shows in Crown Jewel. They go all out. I like when they go all out. Every victory gets a pyro. These pyros galore. You know what I mean? Everything's a big deal, man. I completely forgot about the Brock versus Reigns today, man. And the big, I'm ready for that big edgy match. I'm ready for the Becky Lynch, Belair, and Sasha Banks. I'm ready for a lot of good matches, man. Al Capone, who just won. We just got to watching Edge versus Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell match. And Edge just came out the victor on that one, man. Edge just beat Seth Rollins. That's over now. I'm pretty sure that story's done with. Now we're gonna move on. We're probably gonna get some Edge versus somebody else and Seth Rollins versus somebody else. He won with the old curb stomp, actually. It was crazy because if you watch AEW, I don't watch it, right? Not like that, but I caught that CM Punk pay-per-view. I caught that CM Punk pay-per-view. And on that pay-per-view, there's a tag team called the Young Bucks. And they did this thing where they were having a ladder match, I think it was. And they added spikes to their boots. And they used the super kick with these spikes on their boots, like not barbed wire, but like thumbtacks or something like that. And in this one here, Seth Rollins, I think, got a little bit of idea from that, and he wrapped a chain around his shoe, around his boot.
I told you I was going to win.
With Windows 11,
he wrapped the chain, man, a chain around his boot, and hit Edge with the super kick.
It's so cool that we'll have
with the chain wrapped around his boot, man. I thought that was interesting because one, it's different. No one's done it. Not that I remember, actually. I may be wrong. And then two, I was like, hold on, man. Are you getting that from the Young Bucks? Are you getting that from AEW? You know what I'm saying? Because it was like the same thing, you know, just a different item. I don't know. Point is, he got hit with the super kick. It was tight. But Edge finally turned it on him, man. Edge finally got the upper hand. I didn't catch the whole match. I just got on here. I caught that ending. The ending was straight. The Edge did a buckle bomb, power bomb to Seth Rollins right on the corner. Runs to the ropes, bounces off, hits him with a spear when Seth Rollins bounces off that corner. And then gets up and hits him with a curb stop. I think that's what happened. If I'm not mistaken, because they didn't even show the replay. And if they did, I didn't even see it. Anyway, it's in the on commercials right now.
And we will see Bianca
Here we go. We're back. We're back. This is one I've been waiting for, man. I've been waiting for this one. Mustafa Ali versus freaking Mansoor, man. That's what we got next right now, coming up. Mustafa Ali versus Mansoor. Man, I've been waiting for this because Mansoor is a guy who has been a homegrown here for the Saudi Arabians here. Because I was there when the first pay-per-view we had here, they had there, right? And he debuted that night. And I've been watching him grow, man. He came from here, he went NXT, and then he's on the main roster, and then now he's going against somebody his own race. So this is a big deal right here, man. For Mansoor.
But unfortunately, it only got worse from this moment.
You're showing the recaps, the beef story.
You still don't get it to me. You still don't get it to you. Listen to me. Listen.
Mansoor, I like Mansoor, man. He's done everything right. He's done everything the way WWE likes, to work to be done, man.
To me, it's a real shame. It is so disappointing to see how Mustafa Ali has handled this situation. Why? Because you aren't happy with the progress of Mansoor. You're not happy with the fact that Mansoor isn't listening to every direction you have.
The only disappointment in this entire story is Mansoor. Ali gave Mansoor the opportunity of a lifetime. Originally hailing from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Mansoor, the first ever WWE superstar from Saudi Arabia. He was discovered during a WWE tryout here a number of years ago, and he's had some success in this event in years past. Mansoor has performed extremely well in front of his hometown faithful here in Riyadh, in Jeddah. We know what Mansoor does when the lights are the brightest at Crown Jewel. But I don't know that any opponent Mansoor has faced on this stage knows him as well as Mustafa Ali does.
That's a great point, Corey, because look, I talked to Mansoor. He was ecstatic being able to come back home to his
Mansoor versus Ali. This is going to be a good one. This is the one I've been waiting for.
He's also facing a man who he thought was a friend, a mentor.
Ali had the best of intentions for himself and Mansoor as a tag team.
Mansoor walking down
Historic night at both Mansoor
on their apron doing a go taunting. Match is about to begin here, folks. Match is about to begin. I could do some play-by-play for y'all here in a bit.
But as motivated as Mansoor is to make his hometown,
Gonna go by fast, so hopefully I keep up.
Mustafa Ali is just as motivated to embarrass Mansoor in front of his own people. It's funny when you talk to people about adjectives to describe these two men.
Oh, there goes the ring of the bell. Here we go.
Where Mansoor has been called optimistic.
All right, so now we got Ali on the right, Mansoor on the left.
He's underutilized.
Looking at the crowd, trying to get the crowd hyped. There we go, Mansoor's ready. They're circling the ring. Oh, and they lock arms. Lock arms, here we go. Ooh, Ali puts on to Mr. Rose. Mansoor postman take down headlock. Oh, Ali pulls her hair, but Mansoor says hell no, still holds on to the headlock. He has him on the ground. Ali back up to his feet though, but Mansoor still not letting go of the headlock. Oh, now he gets kicked in the stomach by Ali. Ali finally breaks free, snapping his arm. 1, 2. Oh, and now tip up by Mansoor, but no, Ali takes him back down into some kind of arm submission here.
This is such a personal issue. Ali is taking his time, trying to teach Mansoor a lesson.
Who you got, man? Who you got? Ali or Mansoor? Oh, nice. They're still trying to get the better of each other. They're doing the same moves on each other, back-to-back counter, and now Mansoor is on top of Ali with the arm submission. Kind of like disarmer.
Between what Mustafa Ali has done to him, between his family and friends watching, Mansoor has every motivation in the world to come out here and perform at his absolute best. I believe Mansoor has an extremely bright future. He's already becoming wildly popular here in Riyadh. There was a line of people in front of the hotel just waiting to catch a glimpse of Mansoor this morning. It was kind of
all right, now here we go. Here's action. All right, now we got roll up by Mansoor. But he gets out of it, flip backwards. Pin, Ali kicks out. They both get back up.
You want to know how vain
Chris Torres, Marco says, "What's up?" Oh, P Matt.
Don't say it too loud. He actually started his
Boss man mask.
What's the hashtag? Justice for
Big
Ali.
boss battle.
Justice. Give me a second, guys. Cover the monitor. I'm going to tweet that right now. Good joke. Justice for Ali.
All right, so they're back in the ring.
Ali now tucks underneath, waist lock. Nice standing switch by Mansoor, who has
At the
really
waist lock right
improved.
there.
Listen, let's talk about Mansoor for a little bit because we saw him in one of his first events here a few years ago, and
Right.
how much this young man has improved over the past
Waist
couple
lock
of
locked
years. I've been
in.
extremely impressed by Mansoor. I haven't seen a ton of him, but each time
Not much going on here. Yeah, I think they're just trying to fill each other out.
You've got to credit a lot of that to Mustafa
Even though they've
Ali.
been wrestling for a minute already, they don't need to fill each other out. They're just tag team. I think just Ali is just taking away his momentum.
Mansoor, courtesy of Mustafa Ali, and Ali's paying for it.
Yeah, much intensity that we have not seen out of Mansoor as of recent. And then roll through now, Mansoor, center of the road, chop, down goes Ali.
Big chop by
And all the things Ali has
Mansoor.
said to Mansoor, called him a fanboy, a loser, worthless.
And now Ali again going to take a break. And this is veteran instinct from Ali.
Yeah.
Mansoor driving Ali to the floor.
I think the situation here is that Ali's been overwhelmed by Mansoor. I think Ali underestimated what Mansoor was going to bring to the equation.
Yeah, wasn't quite expecting
Yeah,
this
I don't see it like that, man.
tonight.
Oh,
Ali,
okay,
the
here we go.
veteran instincts take
Here we go.
over. Mansoor wasn't expecting that. What a cagey maneuver.
Ali just swept the feet of Mansoor, man. He hit his head on the back of the
As we
apron.
take another look at the impact to the back of the neck. Oh, Mansoor said, "This is the match I've always wanted." As kids,
Kristen Jonas, what up with it? What's up with it, Kristen Jonas?
now we're on the marquee here tonight.
Back again with another WWE play-by-play Crown Jewel live, Saudi Arabia
But the point I'm making is that
in
Ali,
Riyadh.
how did he approach this? He said, "I deserve to be here. That this should have been my moment years and years ago."
How you been,
Ali
Kristen?
looking to make the most of it. Shoulders down. Is it enough for Mansoor to kick out? He does. At 2, just barely. But again, you got to wonder if the next.
All right, back to the match here. We got
goes right to work.
Ali right now on Mansoor. Look at that camel clutch on this guy here.
Wise strategy by
Camel
Mustafa
clutch,
Ali.
little skinny
Mansoor
camel
positioned in the
clutch.
center of the ring.
This is an agonizing maneuver.
Little camel clutch here.
History to great effect, and Mansoor is
Mansoor's
suffering in front of
legs
his
are waving in the
hometown.
back. Trying to break free. Mansoor putting his hand down, trying to
That would
break
be
free.
humiliating for this young man, and Ali knows that.
Ali's still holding on tight,
Right now, we are
not
witnessing
letting
from
go. But Mansoor is now standing up, and Ali's still hanging on. He's on his back.
Mansoor back to his
He's
feet.
on his back.
Mansoor
Oh
driving an
no!
elbow right. I should say Ali driving the elbow and now turning things around again. Blocked by Mansoor. Ali with several shots to the body and again and again.
Always stop Mansoor. This time, Mansoor able to land on his feet. Goes behind on Ali.
All right, so now we got.
Mansoor, Ali second rope.
Oh, and a tornado DDT. Big tornado DDT by Ali. There you go. By the time somebody stepped it up, man, because it was looking kind of sorry right now.
That's gonna cause a little bit
It was
of
looking
doubt
kind
to
of sorry
seep
right now. Ali
into
needs to
Mustafa
step it up.
Ali's mind.
Needs to start showing these
Delivering a
people.
spectacular offensive maneuver. Expertly
Smurf,
done.
how you watching it? I got the Peacock app, my man.
Spike
I
Mansoor
got the
right on his
Peacock
forehead.
app, my
He
man.
couldn't end the match. for Mustafa Ali.
This is where the pressure
Live
of the
on
moment, his
Peacock.
family and friends and the
It's only like $6, man.
Come on down, just like you always do.
All right, Ali now. Okay, now turn it up. Here comes the character stuff in there right now. That's Mansoor on the bottom turnbuckle, stomping his ass out, kicking him in the chest, talking crap as you can see, as you can hear it. Oh, and then my Mansoor caught the leg though. He's looking in his eyes. Mansoor's up to his feet, not letting go of that leg. Ali trying to push out, but he can't. Mansoor's like, bring it on, bitch. Oh, and he hits him with a right hand, knocks him down, and another one, knocks him down, puts him up against the ropes. Oh, my Ali counters. Oh, but no, Mansoor hits him with a kick, and then another spinning kick. Nicely done. Oh, atomic drop. Oh, into a spine buster. Mansoor now finally catching some heat, finally catching some fire. He's feeling it. Needs to keep it going, and then they bring him more, bring him more. Come on, man. Come on. This better not be a quick match either. No, now Ali's he's waiting for Ali to get back up, but Ali's begging for his life over here. Doesn't want to do it. Oh, and now Mansoor hammering away. 1, 2, 3 punches. 1, 2, 3 stomps to the chest. Oh my God. Oh, Ali though hits him with a kick. Oh, but Mansoor comes back with a clothesline.
Ali again trying it does very wisely.
Comes back with a clothesline right there. Ali rolls out of the ring, man. Oh, but Mansoor's gonna go flying. Oh no. A nice drop kick from the outside as Mansoor was about to fly.
Take a look at this Mansoor.
Showing the replay. Oh, now Ali's going to the top rope.
And now Mustafa Ali from the top rope. Looking to
And there he is with the 450 splash. Oh no. Mansoor gets out the way. He's on his feet. Oh, and a big gut-rich suplex. Oh, release belly to belly suplex.
Now Mansoor's got an opportunity to make something happen. And Mansoor trying to climb perhaps to the top rope. We've seen Mansoor.
Nice. Ali's in the middle of the ring. Laid out. Mansoor's on the top rope. Back towards Ali. Is he going to do a backflip? Oh, and it's a big back moonsault. 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 He hit it, man. He hit it. 1, 2. Oh, that was bad camera work right there. They didn't even show that. They were showing some fans. Oh, Ali quickly into a submission, though. Nice. That was quick. Ali got Mansoor in a submission right now. You can tap him right in the middle of the ring. Long way to the ropes.
In this matchup, standard match, unlike Hell in a Cell. Mansoor trying to drag himself to the bottom.
Oh, he's dragging.
Keeping it locked in.
Oh, he doesn't want to let go. Mansoor looks like he's fading.
He's done.
Oh, no. He's not fading. He looked like he was fading, but he's not. Oh, and he gets to the ropes.
He's going to break it.
Yeah, but how much damage was done? Mansoor was in this Koji clutch submission for what felt like a minute as we look back.
Nice. He got to the ropes. Both wrestlers catching their breath.
Yeah, the neck was injured earlier on by Ali, and it may have cost Mansoor there. Mansoor's on Dream Street right now. Ali realizes it.
Mansoor's in like a 619 position, but on the bottom rope. Ali is about to climb the top rope over here. He is on the top rope. Is he about to do a leg drop? Drop kick? What's he going to do? Oh, it's a 450 splash. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He was going to choke him. Oh, no. Nicely done. Mansoor from the outside. A DDT. Oh, and he does it. Just like that, it's over. Just like that, it's over. Just like that, it's over. Nice. You know what I'm gonna do in the next one? I'm gonna time the match. I'm gonna time the match.
In a match against a man who was once his mentor. Look at how it all went down. The closing moments, the 450 splash attempt by Ali. Nobody home. Mansoor over the top rope into a
Hold on, I just got a
neckbreaker.
message
3
from my
seconds
mom
later,
telling me she
Mansoor
got back from the doctor
big time victory here in
and
Riyadh.
Mansoor was
she don't have no
so
cancer.
for
So
Ali
thank
that he
God.
was worthless, that he was a loser. And tonight, come on.
Talk about losers. How about sore losers? Ali assaulting Mansoor from behind.
Yeah, because Ali can't accept the fact that Mansoor was the better man here tonight.
Pains me to agree with you, Saxton, but you're absolutely right. This is completely uncalled for. Ali had the fight he wanted.
What a shark Mansoor won.
This is ridiculous.
Is that what you're saying?
Ali said he's embarrassed.
Oh, hold on. This isn't over yet. This isn't over yet. Ali started attacking Mansoor, and now who's coming out? Music is playing. Oh, who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is this guy? You got a whole new competitor. Here comes a new challenger. He's wearing white. You can't see his face. He has one of these cover-up things like the Arabians wear. But he's wearing like a karate gear. He has a red belt on. Like he's a red belt, black shoes. Who is this guy, man? Okay, so Mansoor was celebrating as he's walking down the ramp. Mansoor was celebrating. Ali gets up mad because he lost, got embarrassed, started whooping his butt, and all of a sudden this music comes in. Somebody dark skinned. Who is it? Is this gonna be a joke? Or is this gonna be real? You got a new wrestler here, folks. A new Arabian wrestler, maybe? He's wearing like a karate suit, maybe like a bathrobe, whatever you kind of think of it. It's white, red belt, and he has the covered faces like Indian people wear. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Is this a real person? He's unmasking. Ali's like, who the hell are you? Oh, who is this guy?
Guys, you know who this is? Yeah, I sure do. Yeah. This is Tarek Hamdi. He's a silver medalist karate player from Saudi Arabia. He won the silver medal in Tokyo. Easy knocked somebody out and knocking out his opponent.
You should leave and leave now. That's my suggestion.
Oh, this is the guy. This is somebody from Saudi Arabia, man. Famous karate champ, I guess. Oh, and he's here to challenge Ali. He's here to challenge Ali. Oh, Ali goes for him and he kicks him in the face. He kicked him. So, Tokyo Olympics.
That was the fastest foot I've ever seen in my life.
Sport loved it.
What a moment in Riyadh.
Nice. That was cool right there, man.
I love it. Olympic silver medalist
Tarek Hamdi. Tarek Hamdi just debuted into the WWE. Tarek Hamdi. Tarek Hamdi. Tarek Hamdi. There you go. Tarek Hamdi, I guess he's a karate Olympic champ. Recent Olympic champ. That was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Ali's night went from bad to worse. Congratulations to Mansoor.
Tarek Hamdi.
Ever seen somebody deliver a kick that fast? Never.
All right, so Tarek Hamdi comes out to save Mansoor from getting his butt whipped. Confronts Ali. Ali's like, who the hell are you? I don't know you. And then once he sees, he's like, oh, snap. And then he goes on the attack. And Tarek Hamdi hits him with a quick, bah! Quick kick to the face. A quick kick to the face, man. That was tight. That was tight, man. These crown jewels are starting to feel like WrestleManias. They keep talking like they were gonna make them like it, and now they're starting to feel like it. There you go. There you go, man. That was crazy. What y'all think about that? That was tight. That was tight. Tarek Hamdi. Let me show you right now who that is. Tarek
But it's the moments that follow that can change
Hamdi.
everything.
Moments of friendship, moments of love,
Moments of community, moments of hope.
This guy right here, look.
give a moment of joy, family,
You see him?
Health, support,
friendship
love.
That's Tarek Hamdi.
Because one moment
can change everything.
share your moment.
That's who just showed up right now on the WWE scene. Crown Jewel. Y'all saw that? Did y'all see that? Let me know if y'all see that picture. Y'all know who that is? Tarek Hamdi. That's who showed up to save Mansoor's ass after he beat Ali, and Ali was whooping his ass because he was all jealous. Oh, we got Titus O'Neil in the ring. You know he ain't gonna wrestle.
To stand here in honor four amazing women.
Oh, they're honoring breast cancer.
Defeated breast cancer from the Zara Breast Cancer Association.
They got 1, 2, 3, 4 of looks like Saudi Arabian ladies, and they're all holding what looks like WWE women's titles, the white versions, but inside the 100W, well, you know what's usually red or blue, it's pink. And they got Natalia out here too, all covered up.
To the Zara Breast Cancer Association and to all of you around the globe that are helping families that are impacted by this dreadful disease, thank you and thank these heroes and many others around the world for being inspiring, being powerful, and being great. Let's beat cancer.
I guess these are all breast cancer survivor ladies. And they're just honoring them real quick. No, it's not bad.
And the Crown Jewel is here tonight in the city of Riyadh, in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Riyadh means the gardens. It is the largest city in the Arabian Peninsula, the capital, of course, of Saudi Arabia, and an absolutely gorgeous
Riyadh
city. And what occurred earlier today was absolutely fantastic in the skies above Mohammed Abdul Arena.
Oh, they're showing these
Jets from the
things.
Royal Saudi Arabia Air Force treated us to this. Right over our stadium. I want to say thank you very much. What a moment. This place was shaking. It was really, really awesome to experience. So it's been quite the night already here at WWE Crown Jewel. I want to talk, though, for a moment about RK Bro. Randy Orton and Riddle, the Raw Tag Team Champions. Very busy as of late. Competition from everywhere, including the Street Profits, the newest members of the Monday Night Raw roster in a tag match last week.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Randy Orton was set to put Montez Ford away. We've seen my games.
All right, so I guess we got the Raw Tag Team Championships next.
Styles and Omos. This time, it would be Styles and Omos who would get the edge. First, the Ford delivered on Orton, and then Omos would go to work on Riddle on the outside. Watch this.
Did you hear the Undertaker is in Saudi Arabia? So I didn't hear that, man, at all. I didn't. Is it true? Are you asking me?
Would be the understatement of the year. How the hell do you prepare for Omos?
That guy, I don't think he's gonna come back, man. Oh, here goes AJ Styles. Here we go.
Look at the size of Omos. 7'3", 400 pounds.
We gotta jam this. We gotta jam this because the song's tight. Wrestling Inc. said Undertaker introduced Pitbull at a show in Saudi Arabia yesterday, so he's around. Nice. Never know. I mean, if he's around, he might be around. He might be there watching the show. He ain't finna make no appearance. You never know. He might do one of these walk around appearances, right? Where just the entrance. Those when the entrance to the entrance only.
Listen, Evan, we've seen it week after week on Raw. It's been an obsession for AJ Styles and Omos to win back the Raw Tag Team titles from RK Bro.
And they could very well
All right, now
do
this
it here
and there's a
tonight.
hell in this.
Would you say 7'3", 400 pounds? And we saw how
There's a Hell in a Cell match. Well, the Hell in a Cell match already happened, Kristen. That one with Edge versus Seth Rollins was the first one. It was already over. And Edge won that one. Edge won that one. Seth Rollins lost. But maybe they foreshadowing or something. I don't know. Maybe you might be right, though. We'll see. We'll see.
Speaking of unstoppable.
All right, you good, Jonas. It's all good, man. No, it's just them two. We had what did I just say? Edge versus Seth Rollins. Hell in a Cell.
Leaving Randy high and dry. I knew it was a matter of time. Riddle don't want none.
Riddle's got some sort of
Edge beat Seth Rollins and Mansoor beat Ali, but then that's when we had the nice cameo of Tariq Hamdi.
You ever want to go to the movies or a concert with your friends? Your parents insist you take your brother who's going to ruin your time. Kind of like when you and me go out drinking.
And now we got RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Omos.
That's exactly what's happening in RK Bro. I'm kind of offended by that.
Now they're doing this thing. I don't know what's going on. They just came out. Randy Orton and RK Bro. And this guy here, Riddle. This guy Riddle just came out on a camel, fellas.
Is that clogged the sports entertainment camel? Or you can't believe it.
This guy just came out on a camel, fellas.
A dromedary. It means it's a camel with one hump. That's what they're called. This reminds me of my trip to the fair last year. Did you ride a camel? Yeah, I paid $10 for it. Sure. Did you buy the little corn and feed him too?
grand entrance.
Think about what is going through Randy
That's the
Orton's
first.
mind right now. This is the 14th-time World Heavyweight Champion. A man who has headlined WrestleMania.
Things are tall, man. They think they're taller than Randy Orton. Randy Orton is tall.
I think Randy Orton wishes he could ride the trail too, Corey.
Riddle is riding an ungulate to the ring. What'd you call me?
I can't believe what we're seeing right now. This is great.
You know, and part of me is not really like shocked by it.
No, it could be.
Riddle riding high to the ring here tonight at Crown Jewel.
Major creativity push right
They had to do it. They had to do riding high.
AJ Styles and Omos, what is going through your mind? AJ, let's go! I can tell you what's going through the mind of both AJ Styles and Omos. They're both singularly focused on one task: winning back their Raw Tag Team Championship. Period.
I beg to differ. Listen, we know how easily Riddle and Randy Orton have frustrated AJ Styles and Omos. I think the mere sight of Riddle coming out here riding a camel added to that frustration and threw AJ Styles and Omos for a loop.
Frustration. It made a mockery. We're talking about AJ Styles, one of the greatest superstars of this generation. You think AJ Styles cares about what you call a drama queen? Yeah. was talking about you. Nonetheless, what was scary about all this is Omos is as large as that camel was. I would bet you.
I like to see, man.
Tag Team Championship.
I like these shows, man.
RK Bro defending against AJ Styles and Omos. The fun is over. It is game time for the tag titles.
Listen, outside antics aside, what's made RK Bro so successful is the fact that when that bell rings, Randy Orton and Riddle are a unified alliance.
I will give you that, Saxton. Against all odds, Riddle and Orton have developed enough tag team chemistry to become tag team champions. I mean, that's no small task. There's so many things I could say, Myron, but I really don't want to get kicked
All
out.
right, here we go. Finally. AJ Styles versus Riddle is going to be first.
With the tag team titles up for grabs. If you're Riddle and Orton, you got to try to figure out the Riddle, excuse the pun, of Omos. He has been destroying everybody in his path.
Kick to the stomach, punch to the face, knocks him down. AJ Styles starts early.
You try to isolate AJ
There you
Styles,
go.
cut the ring in half. Don't let the 7'4" behemoth enter the ring.
Oh, now kick to the chest. 4, 5. Kicks to the chest.
Submission specialist.
Irish whip. Reverse Irish whip. Jumps over. Oh, and another kick to the chest. Knocks down AJ Styles.
A lot of history between Riddle and AJ Styles, two men who have a lot of disdain for each other over the last year.
Tag in Randy Orton. Abdominal stretch of sorts. Oh, and a punch and a kick to the abdominal.
In the history of WWE. But why does this just work with Riddle? Why does this relationship click? I believe it's maturation on the part of Randy Orton.
Randy Orton was going for it.
Has spent his entire adult life in WWE and realizes this is going to go on forever.
That was good. That was a good job by Randy Orton.
Randy's teaching Riddle. Whether he likes it or not.
Kick to the stomach.
Riddle earned the respect of Randy
Knocks down
Orton.
AJ.
For a moment. Only Triple H, Ric Flair, John Cena. 3 times as many dates as Saxton's been in his entire adult life. Big stomp right to the hand of Styles. Orton out to the eyes. Gotta be careful not to get himself disqualified.
Yeah, he made it. Here comes Riddle. How about some tandem offense right here?
Boom. All right. Not bad. Riddle back in the ring. Tagged in. Got flipped over by Randy Orton onto AJ Styles with a pin, 2-count kick out. Oh, and gut wrench.
And a gut wrench by Riddle. To AJ Styles and now spinning him around. It seems like
Oh, and he's spinning him while holding him in the gut wrench.
Tremendous strength.
Oh, and now he flips him to complete the gut wrench suplex.
That was an inexperience on Riddle's part.
Chunks him over there to Omos's corner as Omos about to get tagged in.
To involve Omos.
Almost.
Oh boy. Omos saves Omos. Here comes the difference maker.
This guy here, man. I like Omos.
About a matter of 30 seconds, probably Omos's boot.
Case of Omos not end well for Riddle. Case of point.
Knocked down. Riddle tried to jump on him and almost just knocks him down.
The intensity in the eyes of the Viper.
You know all of the moves. It's impressive. I really don't know all the moves. Honestly. They just somehow come to my head and they come.
Listen, as good as Randy Orton is, I don't believe
Predictions for the triple threat. Becky Lynch all the way. Quick. I know that answer. Thanks, Omega. But I'd be amazed at myself somehow. I guess I know him from watching wrestling for so long, but I never said him. Then I see him, and then it helps that they kind of confirm him for me. Because I'm guessing on some of these. Oh. All right, now Randy Orton's in the ring. Oh, almost is asking him. He's testing him. Is that the hardest he can hit? Boom, and he bounces him off the ropes, and then he hits him with a shoulder tackle.
And I think perhaps what makes Omos more and more dangerous each week is how his confidence grows. I was going to say, he knows he's dangerous now, right? Exactly. He knows he can run you over.
Which match are you the most excited for? It has to be the Brock Reigns, man. Appreciate that, Omega. Brock Reigns. I completely. You know what? Actually, I'm excited for also with the Big.
Marching around the ring and keeping him. To your point earlier, Byron, what is this doing to Randy Orton's confidence?
The Big E, Drew McIntyre, and the Roman Reigns, and the Brock Lesnar, and the Triple Threat, though. Triple Threat's gonna be badass, man. This is gonna be a nice big 3 matches at the end right there.
It's almost like Omos is showing off for AJ Styles' enjoyment. Well, AJ and Omos have been through so much.
All right, anyways, back to on him right now. I was dragging him by his heels.
I mean, look, the proof is in the pudding, Cole. Look at what's happening. Omos has been dominating Randy.
Pay-per-view's been, yeah, it's been good, actually. I ain't gonna lie. They started you off with a Hell in a Cell. Edge versus Seth Rollins. Edge defeats Seth Rollins, and then they went at it on a badass Hell in a Cell. It was tight. We had a table spot and everything. You know what I mean? And then the other one was cool that I was excited to see too, was the Mansoor versus Ali, and that was good too. I like seeing the Mansoor here in Crown Jewels. And that was this one. So far, so good here. So far, so good here. AJ Styles is back in the ring with Randy Orton. High drop kick and knocks him down. Now tags Omos back in.
Omos once again. Kick out of whatever Omos has planned. There's a vice like his muscle of Orton is paralyzed.
Oh, and he got
even the size of Randy Orton.
He's squeezing his muscle right here. His muscle right here.
The vice-like grip deep down into the muscles.
They ain't the kind of massages I want, man. Oh, and it tags in Riddle. Riddle and AJ Styles. Oh.
Styles is wobbling. Riddle continuing to pull the pressure.
Oh, Riddle bringing the excitement, running elbow to AJ Styles, elbow and then exploder. AJ Styles and then runs to the ropes. Kicks it into the chest. He misses, but he's able to do a Broton onto the chest. And then runs up against the ropes and finally is able to run and kick him in the chest. Pin, 2 count, kick out.
Impressive flurry by Riddle to Styles, but AJ Styles continues to fight him. And Riddle has got to know that lurking in the back of his mind, these 400 plus.
Oh, Pele kick. AJ Styles to Riddle.
Focus on a competitor like AJ
Oh, Styles clash. He's calling for it. He has him in position. Oh, but Riddle reverses it, chops to the chest. Oh, he's doing this Fury move combination. Randy Orton is now in the ring. Now, AJ Styles comes back and Randy Orton calling for it. The choke slam, but no, Riddle holds him down from the outside. His legs. Oh, and then Randy Orton jawbreaker onto the ropes. Kicks Riddle in the face with his foot. Omos. Randy Orton hits him with the elbow and then now sets him up for a phenomenal forearm. And it gets countered into an RKO. And then now Riddle gets The floating bro for the 1-2-3, and it's over. 3 after a counter RKO off the phenomenal forearm, and it's 1-2-3, and it's over, man. That was tight.
Year after year, match
That was tight.
after match, every time I see Randy Orton do something like that, it is
So
still
tight.
incredible. RKO from out of nowhere. What a battle. What an effort from the challengers. In the end, AJ Styles looking to take a victory with a phenomenal forearm. The three
RK Bro wins it.
devastating letters in WWE,
They retain.
followed by the floating bro from the top rope. There's going to be a lot of celebrating tonight, Riyadh, for RK Bro. Maybe Riddle can ride the camel. Sounds like a party to me. A plus performance by RK Bro.
The Raw Tag Team Champions retaining.
Your Raw Tag Team Champions.
There's got to be a different opponent now for these guys. I mean, they've been beefing with these AJ Styles and the Moss for a minute. And it looks like not right now, but tight. Who they going?
The oldest were big time backs. When you want to talk about Sasha Banks cheating her way to a victory, you think I'm worried about momentum? You ask Esther. Ask Esther about momentum. She was on the run of a lifetime before I punched her in the face at SummerSlam. Momentum only means that it hurts a lot more once you hit a brick wall. Not a brick wall, Kevin.
But in a triple threat, you could win the title without being pinned or submitted.
I am aware, Kevin. I know how a triple threat works. I know that either of those can weasel their way to my title without beating me. Sasha can tap out Bianca. Bianca can pin Sasha. And either of them can weasel their way, steal my title without ever having beaten me. But if you think I came this far to give the people a historical match once again, to let either of those fools take my title, and you haven't been paying attention. So tonight, it's time for the champ to remind everyone just who the hell I am.
Nice.
What if
Bex.
smartphones were more than just
It looks like we're gonna have maybe that one's next. I don't know. Maybe that one's next. You know, like Perfect 10. Super bad reference.
Not as much protein as this. It is unbelievable. Low carb, low sugar, but with a taste you'll never believe is good for you. Get $5 off your variety pack today at magicspoon.com/TV.
Tag. I want to say that tag match was probably my least favorite so far. I think they didn't really nail it on the tag match. It was all right. Hamdi. But so far, the Hell in a Cell has been the best one. The Hell in a Cell. I'm gonna say that one, and then I'm gonna say the Mansoor and the Ali. I'm gonna say that one, and then now this one. So I guess it started off good, and the one that was better than expected, Ali and Mansoor. But the next one needs to be badass because the tag match was okay. It was kind of a waste. It was like a filler match to me. But it was all right. RK Bro won. They retained. Oh, and I forgot Bobby Lashley and Goldberg is today. Oh, see where those matches at, man? There's 4 good matches still that we haven't even got to yet.
Speaking of massive, it's an historic night here tonight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, because we will crown the winner of the first ever Queen's Crown Tournament here in Crown Jewel. Chance to etch your name in history.
As the first ever Queen's Crown Tournament winner, what an opportunity that is upon us right here.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is the Queen's Crown Tournament Finals.
Okay. The finals. I forgot about the King of the Ring finals and the Queen's Crown Tournament finals.
Winning any championship in WWE.
Shout out about this stuff right here. It's a good pay-per-view. Oh yeah, that tag match is gonna be the worst thing so far. Really hope Dewdrop doesn't win. Damn, Kristen, that's messed up. You got against Dewdrop. Zelina has been losing since she came back. Yeah, she came out like she was gonna be badass, and then they made her switch her character into a loser, man. What I hope for is that they don't give Dewdrop the win just to kind of make her feel good because she's fat. You know what I mean? That's what I hope is nothing like that, man, because that'll be messed up. I like the Piper Neven not do. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Dewdrop is a stupid name. Piper Niven. Yeah, I like that better. I like when she was Piper too.
Well, here's the thing. We haven't seen Eva Marie, and I see
that's exactly why they will. You think that's exactly why they're going to give her the thing? Because that's what I just said about her being.
I'm one step closer to showing the little boys and girls everywhere that we can all be royalty. Zelina Vega said, I'll risk my body and career to win here tonight because I'm ruthless and I'm the best and I'm going to be queen. I just got a text from Eva Marie, by the way. She's making a movie now, Saxton. Bite your tongue. Dewdrop looks to use her power and Zelina Vega, her speed.
All right, so there we go. Dewdrop right now just pushed down Zelina Vega. After Zelina Vega tried to push her.
Oh, you talk about being feisty. How about the fact that Dewdrop appeared to
Is
show
Dewdrop the Adam Page of WWE? Damn, Adam Page. I don't even know who Adam Page is. Hangman Page? Well, what's going on with him? I don't know nothing about him but his name.
Still managed to pick up the win. Extremely impressive. No matter how you feel about
All right, so we got Zelina Vega on the apron. Oh, a nice jawbreaker.
Fool you, I can be ferocious, and my legacy will begin tonight, but not if
off the rope. Zelina Vega now on the top rope. Dewdrop.
Dewdrop with her power catches Vega.
Caught her in midair. Oh, try to put her on the shoulder. Zelina Vega follows through for a roll up. Can't do it though because Dewdrop is not. Zelina's not strong enough to stay like that. Picks up Zelina and drops her down. A scoop slam. Oh, and a nice elbow drop onto Zelina Vega.
The only formality at this point now that Dewdrop actually defeat Zelina Vega the way things are going here.
Doudrop really dominating from the get-go, and now Doudrop going up to the second rope.
Yes, Hangman, his whole I didn't believe in myself until now story. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a nice tilt-a-whirl DDT onto Doudrop. Zelina should win this one because I think she is the better wrestler.
DDT. Let's take another look. Using her agility to her advantage. You know, you got to imagine the nerves, too, guys, in this matchup tonight, right? I mean, the chance to be the first. Hey, everybody remembers the first King of the Ring, right? Don Morocco. You could be the first tonight in the Queen's Crown Tournament. You got to put the nerves behind you. You got to cover by Vega. Doudrop powers out it, too.
And again, I guess this could be Doudrop finally breaking away from Eva Marie. She didn't do things on her own, and this is how she does it. She becomes Queen of the Ring.
Well, I will admit, I'm a bit surprised with what we've seen here from Zelina Vega, who I thought a few moments ago was done for in this match.
The modified Dragon Sleeper here by Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega is all about grit. There's a never back down in Vega. She talks a big game, likes to talk about herself, very egotistical, but no doubt her skills in the ring.
Gotta get some kind of headlock. It's Zelina the whole time, but Doudrop stands up on her feet. Zelina hanging on her back, slams up against the post or the corner. Kick to the knee by Zelina. Oh, she tried to go for a sunset flip.
I was about to say that the longer this matchup goes, you would imagine
type of thing, and
going to benefit Zelina Vega.
Did not work.
Doudrop was slowing down a half a step, but obviously made Zelina pay. Let's take another look at this.
And then a big clothesline by
Doudrop since she burst on the scene here in WWE. I agree. I am impressed with Doudrop's abilities as a competitor. I still think great. The old one. Now trying to fire off.
All right, so now we got Doudrop on her feet. Zelina Vega's on the corner, on the bottom turnbuckle. Oh, and then look, cannonball by Doudrop, but miss. Zelina Vega goes for a code breaker of sorts, whatever you call that move. And then knees to the face.
Herein lies the challenge. Zelina has to reposition Doudrop. Yeah, drag Doudrop away from the rope to try to go into a cover.
She's trying to drag this girl here to the middle of the ring, but she's too heavy. Heavy for you. Goes for the pin, kick out on two.
Which allowed Doudrop to kick out.
Right about that, Saxton.
Here he goes, and in off the ropes. Oh, and a sidewalk slam by Doudrop. Pinning on Zelina, 1-2 kick out.
Take another look at this. The power of Doudrop. Sidewalk slam nearly put Zelina through the ring. But Vega continues to battle.
Sidewalk slam. Sidewalk slam.
The biggest night of her career. She said, I'm ready for this. I can't let this slip away.
Zelina Vega's struggling to get up. Doudrop is already ready to continue, though. Grabs her by the foot. Zelina not letting go from the bottom rope, but Doudrop's too strong, yanks her. Lands on her back, and now Doudrop just slams a nice senton onto Zelina. Pin, 1-2 kick out. Crazy.
You got to become frustrated, right? 100%. Oh, look at this. Crushing impact of the senton by Doudrop.
Showing the replay on that senton.
Zelina for surviving. This is that New York toughness coming out of Vega right now.
Oh, and a nice splash onto Zelina, but she missed. Zelina not finally going to go for a little. Oh, and she does it. The sunset flip. Oh, and she did it. She did it. She did it. She did it. Zelina Vega has now won. She is the queen of the ring. La Reina. La Reina. Dilo bien.
Defying the odds. A true underdog Zelina Vega was, at least from a physical standpoint in this matchup. But Zelina,
how did Zelina Vega pull this off?
An impressive control of her body, utilizing her own body and Doudrop's momentum.
There you go, Kristen. You didn't want the girl to win. She didn't win.
Powerbomb that stunned Doudrop just long enough for 3. And here she is, the brand new queen, Zelina Vega. I am in absolute disbelief.
The better
right now that
wrestler
Zelina
won.
Vega
The better
has
wrestler
won
won.
the Queen's Crown Tournament. And Corey, you touched on this
Now she
earlier.
can
There's only one
use
first.
that.
So for the rest of history, the rest of WWE history, this young woman, Zelina Vega, will be able to call herself the first ever Queen's Crown Tournament winner.
Now with the Zelina stream on Twitch. Alright, now Zelina won. She walked up to the ramp. She tried to put on her fucking coat thing. She couldn't get it on. Put it on her shoulder. Put on the crown. Sat down on the throne. Has a scepter.
So Byron, you get to pay homage on Monday nights.
There goes the pyro that just announced her. She's not even gonna have no promo.
On Zelina Vega's name. Queen Zelina. I have anything to say about it. You're going to be running around in slippers with bells on it by the end of the week. I would not. What a moment. Congratulations, Zelina Vega. Well, WWE Crown
Now you're in
Jewel
the
is the first
promo.
event of Riyadh season 2021. It kicked off last night with a massive parade. 750,000 visitors, 1,500 performers, 2,500 drones. What an event. A showcase of modern Saudi Arabia, a citywide and countrywide celebration, celebrating food, theater, sports, music, and more. And it has been quite the night here as part of Riyadh season 2021 with Crown Jewel. Well, congratulations again to Queen Zelina. And from the Queen, we now go to the Almighty, Bobby Lashley.
Oh, this
In a
is the
matchup
one I
that has
wanted to
become
see.
extremely
This is the one I wanted to
and so
see.
intense.
Here it is, fellas. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Y'all stick in. Don't go nowhere. It's next. Bobby Lashley and Goldberg. It's next, man. Don't go nowhere. This is it. I'm going to be calling this one. I'm going to be calling this one. I'm going for Bobby Lashley, man.
That what he did to my son.
Did they have giant floats of the... They didn't show. They were showing the parade, yeah, but they weren't showing nothing like that.
In the hurt lock. It wasn't. It was intentional. Oh no. Bobby, what have you done? So tonight, I'm inviting Bobby Lashley in this ring so I can intentionally
You want Lashley? Yep.
break his freaking neck.
Yep.
Bill,
I sure do want Lashley to win.
But you need to look at it from my point of view. You've been perpetrating this myth that I somehow hurt your son on purpose. And at this point, that's a bit of character assassination. And Bill, I think you owe me an apology. And look, I know that you want a match against me, and I'm going to give you that match at Crown Jewel under one condition. That match is no holds barred.
Thank you, Bobby. No holds barred gives me a license to kill. You want an apology? I'll apologize to your kids after I leave your lifeless body in the middle of the ring, gasping for air.
The icon of Goldberg has been reduced to a rabid dog. That dog needs to be put down. Goldberg, you can't beat the Almighty. And Goldberg, you damn sure can't kill the Almighty.
You think I'm crazy, and I am. Because there's one thing for sure, Bobby Lashley. You're next. And you're dead.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred, Falls Count Anywhere match.
Dogs are way cuter than Goldberg. What the fuck?
Or submissions.
It's all right, Goldberg, you need to redeem yourself, man. I think the last time he was here, was it Undertaker? When he fought Undertaker and he knocked himself out? And he put in that sorry ass performance?
Crown Jewel, behold the Almighty. Introducing first from Denver, Colorado.
Oh, yeah, Goldberg needs some redeeming to do then. He better not hang his head. Oh, look at Bobby Lashley looking like he's shaved. We got wings and everything. The muscles right here. Yeah, I remember that. I saw that. I saw the whole match. I was tripping out when he was walking up. Because there was one where he didn't even come out to the smoke on time that usually comes out for him because he was probably dizzy back there.
Two certifiable badasses, two true heavyweights of the game. I get a feeling this one may not last very long. Two men will enter, one man may not leave.
You might be absolutely right, Corey. Remember, this is the match that Bobby Lashley wanted. He wanted this to be no holds barred after the extreme threats from Goldberg. Lashley felt this was the
Bobby
only
Lashley's in shape, man.
when she could put Goldberg away for good.
Because Lashley wants to shut
He looks
Goldberg
big,
up once
man.
and
He's
for
up.
all. Lashley has been on the record multiple times as saying what happened in SummerSlam was a misunderstanding. Goldberg is out of his mind. Let's be honest. Lashley said that rabid dogs be put down, referring to Goldberg. And tonight, Bobby Lashley is looking to turn Cujo into Old Yeller.
Coming into this match, Bobby Lashley stated, Goldberg, you have never seen me with no restrictions.
And it's a no holds barred. I forgot.
A terrifying thought just to have in your mind. We have seen the destruction the Almighty is capable of. Now we're going to subtract the rules. This could get ugly in a hurry.
To what extremes will the Almighty go to here tonight at Crown Jewel?
The confidence on the face of the Almighty.
Here it comes. Don't watch alone. What does that mean? Oh, here come the fireworks for Goldberg. The fireworks shower. Oh, they finally got his cue.
His opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, WWE
only seeing your face, not video. Oh yeah, I know, man. I can't even show the video. If I show the video, this whole thing gets taken down. Already happened to me once. That's how I know.
And you cannot explain to anyone what you would do inside. What comes over you when someone lays a hand on your son?
But we're here, fellas. We're here. Bobby Lashley, go finally. This is what I wanted to see.
That's what he wants to do to Bobby Lashley. Here's the problem, Cole. You must not care much about your children's well-being if you let them jump in the ring. It was a misunderstanding. Lashley was in the heat of
Nobody buys that line, Corey. Nobody buys that line that it was a misunderstanding. Lashley could have controlled himself. He took out Goldberg's son and then tried to add fuel to the fire.
Does not get in the ring no matter what. Unless your son is a WWE superstar, he stays on the other side of the barricade with the other fans. Period. The son was coming to check on the father, and Lashley was out of line with what he did. But nonetheless, it ends tonight, and Goldberg finally gets his hands on.
He's not trying to check on his father. He touched Lashley. He tried to attack Lashley.
Absolute pro. It doesn't matter what you say. He should have stayed out of the ring. Now Goldberg's got to live with the consequences.
Here we go.
Well, good luck, referee Chad Patton. So WWE officials had to have both. Look it.
Oh, Lashley pulling out a chain from his pants, wrapping it around his fist so that nobody's looking.
And Bobby Lashley, his hands wrapped with a chain, and I'm not sure if Goldberg realizes. You're absolutely right. Lashley just wrapped his fist with a chain.
Oh, Goldberg goes at him. Punches. Oh, but no. Lashley comes back to him with a fist full of chain. A chain. We didn't even expect that one. Oh, fist full of chain, another one to the face.
Monsters of men, 6'3", 273 for Lashley, 6'3", 280.
Oh, and now he lets go of the chain. Boom, and tosses him into the ring posts. Shoulder first.
WWE officials had to send these two athletes halfway across the world on two completely different flight routes.
Oh, he already busted open Goldberg.
Prior to this matchup. That's how bad the blood is between these two. Goldberg was in the gym 2 hours after
punching away now on Goldberg's skull.
Just to get ready for this match.
In the corner.
About how much time Goldberg has had to just stew over this situation. Goldberg had to have knee surgery, several torn ligaments after SummerSlam. He's had plenty of time to think about what he wants to do to Bobby Lashley.
Well, if this keeps up, Byron, maybe back
nice start right there by Bobby Lashley. Get the upper hand with that chain, hidden chain.
Goldberg's not thinking. Bobby Lashley.
Goldberg didn't even come out super on fire like I thought he was going to come out on.
Lashley's not blinded by rage and emotion like Goldberg.
But,
Lashley could not quite get the tape.
oh, and now Bobby Lashley brings in the chair to the back of Goldberg.
Like shades of SummerSlam all over again.
And keep the drive going.
Oh, and another hit to the back of Goldberg.
And the almighty Bobby Lashley, almost 200 days of WWE champion this year.
Goldberg's already down. He's already like, damn, I'm already got me, man.
Goldberg again sent into the corner.
Into the turnbuckle.
One-sided dominance by the almighty right now. And again, let's think about it. We talked about Goldberg's rage. Lashley seems to have weathered that the early going. And now
Lashley goes for the table, pulls it out from the bottom of the ring, slides it into the ring.
Inside the ring, competing every single week. Lashley, in my personal opinion, has a legitimate claim to still being WWE champion. Let's not forget, he lost his WWE title via Money in the Bank cash-in by Biggie. Not a straight up. He was injured. And he was injured, correct, after competing. Lashley is firing on all cylinders right now. And Goldberg looks like he's full speed ahead into a brick wall. Lashley trapping the left knee of Goldberg. That's the left knee that was attacked at SummerSlam. You can see Grace forced the official to stop the fight.
That's Goldberg in the corner. Goldberg's just beat up already, man. Hey, man, hold up. You got me. That punches of the chain, man. Uh-oh. Lashley just set up a table on the corner. Oh, and a big spear to the knee. Not even a regular spear. Classic knee. Spear to the knee by Bobby Lashley to Goldberg. Dang, Lashley's fast.
Really, Lashley knew exactly what he was doing when he said he wanted this match to be no holds barred.
Well, he promised brutality. He promised destruction. Lashley said you'll be begging for your career because it was a misunderstanding that Goldberg blew way out of proportion. Well, it's gonna get real ugly now. You think that knee's bad? Lashley wrapping a steel chair around the knee of Goldberg. This has got to be it. Look at him permanently damage the Hall of Fame.
I don't know what he's doing here. He has a chair. I thought he was trying to set it up to slam it, but no, he was using it like a submission onto Goldberg's ankle.
Doesn't have to do anything but whatever the hell he wants.
Now he just kicks it and now he stomps on it.
Looks like trapped in that chair.
I think he just wants to hurt Goldberg.
Bobby Lashley.
There's like no wrestling going on here. Hurt business, man. Oh, he has that leg strapped in, stuck in that chair. Goldberg's on the ground. He ain't got nothing the past few minutes.
I know Goldberg won't quit, but maybe it's SummerSlam all over again. Maybe we should stop this. Well, Goldberg has had an incredible career, but at some point,
Lashley's not even close to being done.
Goldberg came into his feet. He's dragging himself across the
Dang,
ring.
that shit is strong good, man. Look at that.
Lashley is stalking. The Almighty is waiting for his perfect moment. Measuring
Setting up.
his man.
Oh, and he moves out the way. He was waiting for a spear on Goldberg. Goldberg baited him in.
An opportunity, an opening for Goldberg.
Lashley just ran right to the table. Like, how do you take that spot? Like, how do you just run? Oh, you gotta run to the table yourself.
The table disintegrated under the weight of the Almighty. And Goldberg with the Goldberg chants filling the stadium here in Riyadh. The WWE fans trying to will.
Goldberg trying to find to get some strength.
The intensity
He's
is
finally up to his
returned
feet.
Goldberg's eyes.
Oh, and he hits the spear on Lashley.
Goldberg, bad knee and all. And it could be time. It could be time for Goldberg.
Man, that guy's hurt. He ain't gonna be able to pick him up for the jackhammer.
I don't know if Goldberg's got it in him to lift Lashley. Goldberg.
Yeah, he's going for it.
And he put Lashley away with a legendary
I'm about to run the
jackhammer.
heads.
Not with one good leg.
And he picks him up.
Lashley's up.
And he picks him up. Oh, and there it is. No, he didn't go for the pin, though. What you doing, Goldberg? Taking off your gloves.
Goldberg, this could be over by now. Goldberg first with his trademark spear, then a thunderous jackhammer. And of course, Goldberg didn't even make one. He didn't even try to go for a cover.
But look, guys, we've heard what Goldberg has had to say about what he wants to do to Bobby Lashley.
Goldberg, you was messing yourself up. He tried to take out these gloves and he was struggling to take out these gloves.
This is about ending Lashley for Goldberg.
Goldberg really does want to end Lashley once and for all. Yeah, this is more about winning the match for Goldberg. This is about destroying the almighty Bobby Lashley. Yeah, but Goldberg's still feeling the effects of the assault from Bobby Lashley. Goldberg can still barely stand. He's certainly not stable.
But stalking Bobby Lashley nonetheless.
Bobby Lashley through the barricade.
After the jackhammer and spear did not go for the pin, he was struggling to do what he wanted to do. Bobby Lashley rolled out of the ring, and he got speared by Goldberg again onto the barricade.
Remember what Goldberg said. Remember the promise Goldberg made to his family. Bobby Lashley, you hurt my son, I will hurt you.
What's scary about this is that Goldberg has the intensity back. He has the anger back in his eyes. Goldberg is in another plane right now. Goldberg now with the steel ring stairs. What does he have in mind? I don't know, but Lashley's barely stirring over in the
Goldberg, I don't know what you're doing, man. I get you're trying to kill this guy, but
he's
take a
possessed, marching towards the lifeless body of Bobby Lashley.
Man, possessed is absolutely right, Saxton. I don't know. I've never seen this. Don't get Goldberg right here.
I saw it.
Berg now with Lashley right here. Just get out of the way. And continuing to
slams his face up against the barricade, slams Bobby's face up against the table.
Lashley's out. Lashley is being punished right
If we just said to the death.
Goldberg Goldberg's all beat up, scarred up, welts all over the place. That's Goldberg or that's Lashley.
Another head slam against the barricade.
We are seeing a level of viciousness from Goldberg that we have never seen throughout this man's career.
Have you ever listen, we've known Goldberg for decades. Goldberg shows up, Goldberg dominates.
All right, now he
Goldberg
puts
leaves.
his
You have never heard him threaten another superstar the way he
skull. He
has.
took out one of the top step of the steel steps. He left the bottom steps there. Puts his face. Damn, he put his face on the steel steps. Now he's going to use the other steel steps to squish his head. Oh my God.
Goldberg almost literally lived up to his word. A lot of things just flashed before Bobby Lashley's eyes.
Bobby's Lashley's.
Corey, we tried to talk to Goldberg yesterday when we ran into him. He stormed past us. Didn't want anything to do with us. Stoic, intense as you've ever seen him. And remember, this is Falls Count Anywhere. This is all perfectly legal. The match may end on the ramp. The match may end in the fifth row. The match may end up on top of the stadium somehow. This is crazy.
This is all the result of what Bobby Lashley deemed, quote, a misunderstanding.
Now Goldberg is stalking Lashley like a wounded animal.
So these guys are on the ramp now.
And Lashley said it right. Who's here?
Yo, the Hurt Business just showed up.
Cedric Alexander, the Hurt Business.
It's now 3-on-1.
The Hurt Business is here, fellas. Oh, and Shelton Benjamin goes. He gets kicked by Goldberg. Oh, and then Cedric Alexander just got flipped by Goldberg.
Goldberg took care of that problem.
Goldberg barely flinched.
Full attention has returned to Bobby Lashley.
Oh, what's it going? We could go six.
We got a showdown on our hands, gentlemen.
It's like a Star Wars showdown right here.
The ribs to the back of Lashley.
Goldberg right there. 1, 2, 3 shots to Bobby Lashley. The candlestick.
I'm concerned that even if the match is over, Goldberg's not going to stop.
You're right, Corey. It's not about wins and losses right now for Goldberg.
Goldberg just snapping the kendo stick. He wants to beat down Lashley.
Oh, and a spear. Oh, all the way to the outside. Oh, my God. They were on top of the ramp. And it's over. Goldberg just beat Bobby Lashley. Goldberg just speared Bobby Lashley from the top of the stage to the ground. And there was tables right there.
I know he was going to be vicious. I know he was going to be physical. I know he wanted to beat the hell out of Bobby Lashley. But what did he have left? What did the Hall of Famer have left inside? Well, we learned it tonight. Lashley has not moved. Not at all. Bobby Lashley has not moved. Thank God for some silence. That was the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
Goldberg tapped into a
Yeah,
side
not bad.
of his personality that we
It's a little slow, like they were trying to figure out what to do. It looks like they were freestyling it. Dang, Lashley got a nasty gash.
Barely any signs of motion from the Almighty. The celebration for Goldberg tonight, and it's appropriate that he went to the
Lashley has a nasty gash right here.
to bring perhaps memories of his son and looked into him back at SummerSlam, which drove Goldberg to this moment tonight. It was certainly an homage to his beloved son Gage, watching from home. But what a sight to behold. That ramp has got to be, what, 15 feet high? At least. From that particular point, and Goldberg just speared the almighty Bobby Lashley from the heavens straight to hell. Unbelievable. And I hope we can get an update. Bobby Lashley, still to my knowledge, has barely moved. Could have broken ribs right now. Or worse. Oh my God, are you... Bobby Lashley has somehow gotten up from the rumble and is walking away. Bobby Lashley is walking out.
mess with my bitch.
A final message from Goldberg.
Nah, not bad. Not bad, fellas.
Now go head to head. Let's play.
I just win. That's what's up. I get it on my grind and I never give up. Just a minute time that we ain't running up. Just keep for the fame. I just do it for the money. Just win it is.
It's Raw versus SmackDown and WWE Survivor Series. Your Survivor Series is 4 weeks from this coming Sunday. But before we talk about that, I do want to go back to what we just saw. I'm not sure if I ever expected to see Zach Goldberg ever again in WWE.
In this business, we so often use hyperbole and over-exaggerate about magnitude of things. Goldberg literally tried to live up to his word. That was one of the most brutal endings to any match I've ever seen. It was insane.
Byron, let's talk about this. Goldberg, what was he thinking as he approached this? And they delivered the spear to
I'll tell
Lashley.
you exactly what he was thinking, Michael, and Bobby Lashley at any cost. Goldberg sacrificed himself, his health, as well as being pure purpose of absolutely destroying
Crazy.
Bobby Lashley.
And I know Goldberg
Lashley lost,
watching
fellas.
the
Goldberg got the redeem.
That's what, guys. There's more. And still to come tonight is about the Universal Championship. I have called it, and I truly believe this. This is going to be the match of the year. It is Roman Reigns defending the Universal Championship against the Beast Brock Lesnar. Let's take it back to this past Friday on SmackDown.
Yeah, Goldberg won, fellas.
Brock Lesnar did as well.
You must be some kind of a dumbass. A big dumb farmer, huh? You just signed it without even reading it? What's wrong with you, man? Roman, I already read the damn contract this morning with my advocate, Paul Heyman.
Earlier tonight on the kickoff show, this is the bloodline.
Yeah, I guess they had to
Championship contract with Brock
let
Lesnar.
Goldberg redeem his son's honor, I guess. It was a weird storyline from the jump, man. But the whole his son and I checked out your sons and it got personal.
Tonight,
Eh,
Crown Jewel, I am going to walk down to the ring with the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. And I am going to walk back to the locker room with the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. Thank you very much.
So it's not whether any of us believe Paul Heyman is Roman Reigns. We'll find out maybe later on tonight. Well, we crowned the first ever Queen's Crown tournament winner.
yeah, they were showing his little kickoff special. I mean, promo in the kickoff show.
About to be made one more time.
In the kickoff show, he did this thing where he's trying to. He did this thing where he was doing the being careful with his words. Where he's like, "Yeah, I'm finna walk out there with the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, and in the end, I'm finna walk out with the Universal Champion." But then he doesn't say the name. He leaves it up open-ended. Anyways, we got Prince Balor now out here. Looks like we're finna get ready for the Kings of the Ring finale.
He's the king of the ring tournament finals. Introducing first from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, Finn Balor. Finn Balor said, quote, I don't care if Xavier Woods is the sentimental favorite here tonight. I don't have any grand master plan. My plan is this: win every single match. That is the exact mentality that has taken Finn Balor to the top in his career. The aforementioned first ever Universal Champion in WWE. a litany of titles around the globe because Finn doesn't have to get ready. Finn stays ready. Finn Balor would defeat Cesaro and Sami Zayn, two incredible competitors to get here tonight. Indeed, Balor spoke about the importance of winning this crown and how
Love Balor, but Woods wants it more. Who do you want to win? See, in the King of the Ring, I wanted Shayna Baszler to win in the semifinals. And in this one, I want. Yeah, I guess Finn Balor. Is Finn's entrance just as cool in Saudi Arabia? Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't the special. It just came out in his regular gear. He wasn't no demon or nothing. But you talking about with the yeah, look cool.
Tonight I am here to prove them wrong. This is the most important match of my career. There is one thing we've learned about Xavier Woods is how passionate of an individual, not just competitor.
They got this setup look nice though, man. In Saudi Arabia, man. This whole thing is like the WrestleMania. Yeah, the crowd interaction. Yeah, it was tight.
Woods is motivated tonight the same way that once upon a time Kofi Kingston went to
Appreciate the
WrestleMania
like.
and became WWE champion. Once upon a time, like Big E, cashed in the Money in the Bank contract to become WWE champion. This is Woods' moment. This is Woods'
I'll tell you what, Woods has always been a badass wrestler. Always. And he's never really had that moment to be called a badass wrestler. Finn Balor is a badass wrestler. And he's trying to get his name back on here. Back up after leaving NXT. So this is actually a tough one. I want Finn to win, but I wouldn't mind if Xavier wins either. So if I have to choose, I'm gonna go with Finn. Because he's kind of they did him dirty with the John Cena and all that Finn Balor crap. Here we go. It's gonna be a good match right here. Oh, they lock arms right away. Waist lock, as they just said it. Balor on Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods counters that, puts him in a wrist lock behind the back now. Balor trying to figure out how to get out of it. He does, puts him in a headlock. Xavier Woods trying to break out of the headlock now. Grabs him by the waist, goes to the ropes, tries to toss him off, but he can't. Balor doesn't let go. Takedown by Balor. Roll over by Xavier Woods. Roll back over by Balor. Now they're back on their feet. Balor still hasn't let go of the headlock on Xavier Woods. And now referee makes him break it up. Oh, and now it's back on there again. Balor. Oh, and Xavier Woods counters quick. Ooh, this is starting to be crazy.
King of the Ring, I thought, however, Corey. I'm thinking bigger, more grandiose, because it's beyond just a match. It's a lifestyle, and you do realize that there was an Irish King.
Can't look at Woods the same after his video with Paige.
So I'm glad he's going to SmackDown. So you don't have to be
I saw it once.
I got to get new sources. I don't know what
it's the only time I needed to see it.
I've known for years your sources.
It's all the same to me.
And Balor controlling Xavier, and Balor able to kick out. Xavier, we go.
All right, now here we go. We missed a few things here, but now we got Xavier Woods going for a pin. Balor kicks out.
Lesnar, who competes later on tonight for the Universal Championship, was once
an arm hold there.
Edge, who we saw inside Hell in a Cell, was once King of the Ring. A dozen Hall of Famers, guys, have called
Xavier Woods onto Finn Balor.
Xavier Woods and Finn Balor now with an opportunity to add their names to the prestigious list.
Just twisting the arm.
Smart strategy out of the gate. Neither man taking any big risk.
Irish whip to the ropes. Balor counters it.
Beautiful takedown
over
by
the
Woods.
top.
Oh,
Xavier
basement drop
Woods
kick by Balor.
pins,
And Balor
rolls
quickly
out,
recovering
drop kick by
from the leg, and
Balor,
Xavier
goes for the
getting a kick out.
pin, one count, kick out, and back into another headlock.
Taking on Xavier Woods. Hence why you're probably seeing more of that conservative approach to start the match.
It is a brilliant strategy. Again, no wasted
Down the
time.
ground.
Just very seamlessly
Xavier Woods,
transitioning
chest
into a rear
first.
chin lock, making sure he
Now they're
maintains
back on his feet,
control
though.
above else. This maneuver isn't gonna
Xavier
beat
Woods
Xavier
picks
Woods,
him
but
up.
he- puts you in
Backdrop.
position to do just so. Look at
Oh,
that.
but
And
Balor still doesn't
quickly
let go of the headlock.
controlling Woods now, and Xavier
Oh, now he has him in the
realizing he can try to make
crossface.
it to the bottom rope and does.
Xavier Woods, foot on the rope.
Both
You guys
very
here, man.
evenly matched in terms of style. Quick
Oh, a big chop to the
ability.
chest. Then Balor to
Sharp
Xavier
knife
Woods.
edge chop, and again Balor right back.
Elbow
putting
to the
Woods in a
shoulder.
seated position, now changing up the hold just slightly.
And this is a
And
new
that puts him
style
in
for Balor. We
submission.
haven't seen much of this out of Finn as of late. As of late would be correct. But Finn Balor, if you know anything about his past, his career, has an extensive grappling background. Finn is as comfortable on the ground as in the air. And we are sold out tonight at the Mohammed Abdul Arena in Riyadh in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The first event for what is known as Riyadh season. And Xavier Woods and Finn Balor
Oh, nice counter by
facing off
Xavier
tonight to
Woods.
become
Hits him with
king
the
of the ring. Already earlier
Harlem
tonight,
sidekick.
Woods with a senton to the back of Finn Balor.
Senton to the back with Finn Balor. Drop toe hold onto the ropes. Finn Balor 619 position, but Xavier Woods goes for a drop kick to the back.
Very impressed with Xavier Woods to this point. We knew he was going to fight his heart out.
Jumping kick to the face of Finn Balor. Tries to go for a tornado DDT, but Finn Balor sees it. Little mini coup de grace to the chest.
Slow the momentum of Woods to a crawl. Balor now with an important few moments to compose himself. Finn Balor, the first ever Universal Champion. Some tremendous matches with Roman Reigns in the past number of months. The frustration that came from those matches with Roman Reigns. Prime chance for Finn Balor.
With a big chop to the chest of Xavier Woods, but Xavier Woods now getting mad and hit him about 2 or 3 times to the face to Finn Balor. Finn Balor now takes it to the ropes, counter. Oh, and it's a nice scorpion death drop type of maneuver-ish. Pin, 2 count. Finn Balor trying to see what to do now.
To choose a victor.
Looks like he's gonna go
This
for
match goes longer. Who does it benefit for? You've got
to sling blade.
in tremendous cardiovascular condition. Woods has never really been dragged into the deep end.
Here we
in a
go. He's
solo
calling
match
it.
with Finn Balor now.
Oh, and the super kick. Xavier Woods to the face of Finn Balor.
My goodness, it was about time to grab the scepter and crown. Man, Woods got every little last bit of the super kick. Stopped Balor dead in his tracks.
The momentum swing. Balor thought he had Xavier Woods done for it. Just like that, Xavier Woods turns it around.
You both on the ground.
Take a look at this.
Kind of catch your breathing, man.
I'm
going at it nonstop.
You expected in this match. It's been a little more cautious than I expected, but I understand it. Again, both of these athletes have such a healthy respect for one another. Neither wants to be the first to make a mistake because you may only get one when you're dealing with these two competitors. Now Xavier Woods starting to leash.
Xavier Woods, man, going at it on Finn Balor's face.
Finn trying to cover up.
But Finn Balor finally breaks all that, man. Throws it to the ropes. Xavier Woods hits the knee to the chest. Finn Balor punches to the chest. Xavier Woods returns it, and then a Pele kick by Finn Balor to Xavier Woods.
Both men down, critical moment in this King of the Ring tournament finals matchup.
Both down on the ground again.
Exchange of strikes. WWE Universe enjoying this finals matchup. Finn delivered that overhead kick right on the forehead of Xavier Woods and just dropped X. Balor back to his feet first.
Xavier Woods finally does something, picks him up into an FU position. Elbows from Balor to the face, side of the face, knocks down Xavier Woods to the ground. Now has him in some kind of reverse headlock, roll up by Xavier Woods, kick out by Balor.
Incredibly close. Balor runs right into the boot by Xavier.
Big boot by Xavier Woods in the corner. Xavier Woods not going to the top. Then Balor with the kick to the face knocks him down to the ground. Finn Balor looks to set up and go to the top rope. Xavier Woods is in position. Nobody gets back up. Goes for a right punch to Finn Balor's face, knocks him down. He's staying on the top ropes, but he's losing his wherewithal, as they say, his awareness. Xavier Woods not finally to the top rope, meeting Finn Balor up there. He's going to pick him up for a big superplex. Superplex, and there it is. Oh, my God. Big superplex by Xavier Woods to Finn Balor from the top rope, and it's a 2-count kick out.
My goodness. It's a testament to the toughness, to the guts, and the will of both of these men, Finn Balor in particular, because watch this impact.
Oh, my God, and another one.
Shaking
replay.
Impact in the superplex.
Xavier Woods not trying to get up, trying to see what he's going to do next. Looks like he's going to go to the top rope. Finn Balor still on the middle of the ring.
It's Xavier's turn to go up top.
Still on his back. There he is. Xavier Woods up top is going to go for the elbow drop. And he gets caught by Finn Balor into a pin count, 2-count kick out. Finn Balor asking to get back up, sling blade. Now he's going to go for nails it. Xavier Woods now gets hit with a missile drop kick from the ground, double drop kick. There it is. Finn Balor's not going up top. This is going to be the coup de grace. It's going to be over. Oh, and Xavier Woods moves. Oh, and he's going to go for a roll-up pin. Xavier Woods, 1, 2. Oh, and kick out by Balor. Oh, and then a big jumping enziguri kick to Balor. Now midsection super kick by Xavier Woods. Looks like he's going to end this. Picks him up for, oh my God, it was a suplex form into a gut stomp. Some kind of, with the knees. He's on the ground. And then now Xavier Woods is going to go up top, going to go for the elbow again. Walks over to the rope, and he nails it. Oh, and he did it. He just did it. Xavier Woods just defeated Finn Balor. Xavier Woods is the new king of the ring 2021. It's crazy. We're going at it back and forth, man.
Acceptable result for Xavier Woods, and this would deliver it. A limit breaker elbow.
Limit breaker elbow. This is his move, I guess. Yay for Woods, I guess. Yeah, I mean, he deserves it, man. He deserves some kind of recognition. He's a badass wrestler, man. Xavier Woods is a badass wrestler.
This is a moment that Xavier has thought about ever since he was a young child. In many ways, you can say it's a moment Xavier Woods spoke into existence.
And now on this night at Crown Jewel, Xavier Woods gets to realize that lifelong dream.
Xavier Woods now has gone up to try out his new king crown.
Face of the new king of WWE, the new king of the ring.
Yeah, but everybody knows Finn Balor. Finn Balor will forever be above Xavier Woods as far as getting over and being popular, because everybody knows Finn Balor. He's already made it. You know, he's been champion. Xavier Woods hasn't done much, but been a tag team guy. So he deserved it more, actually. Finn Balor just deserved it so he can get his name back popular the way he was from NXT, but he was already good.
You'll agree with me on this. There hasn't been a day that's gone by.
I proclaim what camera I look into and win. Why? Because now I have all of the power. That means that I am in charge. I tell you to cut cameras, you cut cameras, and you look at me.
He has not talked about becoming king of the ring. This is exactly what we expected. Congrats, Winston. Congratulations.
There you go.
King of the ring, the 22nd King of the Ring in the history of WWE. Let that sink in for a moment. In the history of WWE. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Xavier Woods, the latest member of New Day to hit it big in his singles career, joining the likes of both Kofi Kingston and the current WWE Champion Big E. Up next, two former WWE champions. Well, of course, Big E, the current one, will defend against Drew McIntyre. Big E, of course, won by virtue of being Mr. Money in the Bank.
Lashley stalking Norton on the outside of the ring.
Like Bobby Lashley might have tweaked his own knee on the delivery of the spine buster. Big E is cashing in his money in the big contract. The Ring of the Bell is official. Lashley is hurt, but he is mauling Big E.
I may not be able to finish this whole event, fellas. I may not.
Many months ago now, I was screwed out of the WWE Championship by MVP and Lashley, and I've been back. I've been waiting for a hero to liberate that title. Finally,
You're gonna give me 1,000 subscribers so I can go live on, because my laptop's about to die out, man. It was fully charged too.
I understand why you want to be WWE champion so badly. I, for one, have tasted the spoils of being champion, and oh, are they sweet. You are a specimen. You are incredibly accomplished. But you, my friend, will never take this from me.
I'm damn proud of everything I did as WWE champion, leading the company through uncertain times, but I am still chasing my moment. My moment is going to come in Crown Jewel. I am going to run through you, win back my WWE championship, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
The train has already left the station, and you have two options. Jump on board, or your big sword-wielding ass can stay on those railroad tracks and get run smooth over.
Deserve it. That sucks. Yeah, I know, man. The thing was fully charged. I'm at 27% now. And we still got this match. We still got the Becky Lynch match. And we still got the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match. What has been the best match so far? For sure, the Hell in a Cell one is the best one. Let me make sure. What do we just have right now? Actually, we had the King of the Ring, the Queen of the Ring. The tag team went on. I gotta say, the Edge Rollins. I didn't even watch the whole thing. For Edge and Seth Rollins, but that was probably the better one. So far, these are my top 3 contenders over here. The Big E, Drew Mac, the Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and them, and Roman Reigns versus the Beast, man. Those are supposed to be top in the Hell in a Cell to me. We'll see.
yet to know that pain. Big E knows what it's like to feel to win the title, but to lose it is unfamiliar to new champion.
Hey, you're right. The WWE title means so much to Drew McIntyre, man. It represents career redemption. It represents leading a brand through uncertain times. And how about the fact that the WWE title is the most prestigious championship in our business?
I completely agree with you. And another thing to keep in mind is the reaction of the WWE Universe. Both McIntyre and Big E, wildly popular superstars amongst the WWE Universe. Usually, both Drew and Big E can count on support and motivation from the audience. Will that be the case tonight, or will the crowd be split?
Well, how about the last couple weeks where Drew McIntyre and Big E needed the support of each other? They tried to coexist a number of times. All that's out the window now. It's about who's the better man, who deserves to be WWE champion.
See the intensity in the eyes of McIntyre and the way that he put Angela, his beloved sword named after his late mother, into its sheath here on the side of the ring, preparing for battle.
Base of intensity on the Scottish Warrior.
Obsession in the eyes.
So I plugged in a charger, but I don't know if it actually charged.
We talked about the intensity of Drew McIntyre, how much this match means to him. How about Big E? In the early going of his WWE title reign, I spoke to Big E and said, listen, I understand the work has just begun for me as champion. I have to prove that I'm worthy of keeping the WWE title around my waist.
And in my opinion, defeating somebody as highly celebrated and decorated as a Drew McIntyre, a two-time WWE champion, will absolutely legitimize and solidify Big E's first reign as WWE champion. And Big E understands that. He says he respects Drew McIntyre. He understands why Drew needs
You will
this
never
title.
leave me, and you will never forsake me. You are my baby.
And who fought so hard to reach this level of success in his career.
Intensity on the face of the champion. You know, in Big E's mind, he's ready for that long flight back to Friday Night SmackDown with his beloved WWE Championship. That new Wale Blair playing. Could be a good night for Big E, or it could be the worst night of his career. And the roster's going to full effect starting tomorrow night on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Drew McIntyre will be part of SmackDown. Big E, of course, will be part of Monday Night Raw. The question is, will he have the WWE title?
Look, there's extra motivation right there, not only for Big E to keep his WWE title, to keep that title on the brand that he's on, Monday Night Raw.
And look at how professional Drew McIntyre is in this moment. The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship! Introducing the challenger, Scotland, weighing in at 265 pounds. Drew
Here we go, Drew Mac versus Big E.
McIntyre! McIntyre has the confidence etched into his face. And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Big E! You gotta wonder what kind of nerves Big E is feeling in this moment. He is defending his WWE Championship against a high-caliber opponent, a former two-time WWE title holder. Is Big E truly as confident as he appears, or is this a duck on a pond situation where beneath the surface, it's chaos?
I think there's got to be some nerves there. I mean, I think Big E was weird if he didn't have any nerves in a matchup like this. But by that same token, Big E relishes this moment to prove himself. And who better to do it again?
Here we go.
Against the Drew McIntyre.
One-on-one, Big E versus Drew Mac.
I hope you know that. I hope you know that. You hear? You hear? You hear? I hope you know. I hope you know.
Big E told McIntyre, you ain't never been in the ring with someone like me. I think the same can be said, vice versa. And Now the collar and elbow tie up to start this match.
There we go. They locking arms.
What do you need to do to regain the
Show his strength. Who's going to be stronger than who? They let go.
McIntyre's not afraid to let this match go long. Drew's got to use his extensive offense, his power, and amazing stamina to become champion.
Drew McIntyre simply needs to be himself. Simply needs to be
Headlock.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, but what about Big E? How do you keep the title against the former two-time champion?
Goes to the ropes. Shoulder bumps.
Big E demanding that the challenger hit the ropes, do something. This is a test of wills. Two bulls locking horns.
Most physically intensive superstars in all of WWE.
And Big E, likewise, needs to frustrate McIntyre. We've seen in the past that Drew can tend to get frustrated the longer a match goes if he can't land a Claymore. And above all else, if you're Big E, just avoid the damn Claymore.
Remember the extra weight on McIntyre's
Headlocks,
shoulders. Understand this is
headlocks.
his last chance, his final
Up and
opportunity
over.
to regain the WWE Championship.
Oh, Drew McIntyre with a big
Talk about
shoulder
the pressure on
takedown.
Big E as a member of the Monday Night Raw roster. If Big E loses the WWE title tonight, it goes to SmackDown with McIntyre. We won't have a men's singles champion, a major title on Monday Night Raw. That could be catastrophic.
Well, right now, Drew McIntyre taking Big E to school. Sound strategy right now, grounding the WWE champion.
It certainly is. Much like we saw out of Xavier Woods and Finn Balor, taking a few moments to feel one another out, not taking any high risks.
Oh, great agility by the champ.
Ooh, frog into an elbow drop.
A big back elbow by Big E to Drew McIntyre.
And now Big E dragging McIntyre out toward the apron.
Blows right to the chest.
Drew McIntyre on the apron, flat on his back. Looks like Big E's finna do his little splash.
And Big E back up on the apron.
We're about to see something else. That's classic Big E.
Yeah, he was looking to launch his 285-pound
Drew
frame onto
McIntyre gets out the
McIntyre,
way.
who
That'll
goes
be
out of
just in
harm's
time.
way.
Big E would have to readjust his plans from the outside.
Oh, belly to belly suplex. Drew McIntyre just threw Big E.
That was outrageous power from the Scottish Warrior. Did you see the height that Big E achieved? Look at this. I mean, absolutely launched.
There are not many human beings walking the planet who can manhandle Big E in that fashion.
I mean, McIntyre almost tossed Big E over the barricade. That was that sort of height. Outrageous.
Big E driven into the corner. Now McIntyre begins to unload. That was just a straight right hand.
Let's go. Get it out. Knife edge chop to the ample chest of the champion.
And but Big E will back down, fights back against McIntyre. And side pushing leg sweep.
McIntyre looking for
Side
transition.
Russian
Nice
leg
shoulders
sweep.
down.
Is it enough to win the championship and a kick out? McIntyre quickly back in control.
This is like wrestling a steer. You got the head, you got to keep control. You ain't gonna put Big E down in this position. You're not gonna defeat Big E in this particular position. However, it gives McIntyre the opportunity to dictate the next step and wear him down.
Wrestle a steer. WWE Championship is up for grabs. Big E defending against Drew McIntyre here at Crown Jewel, Mohammed Abdul Arena in Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thanks for spending part of your Thursday with us on Peacock as Big E creates some separation.
Jumping spine buster.
Jackknife cover on Big E and a kick out.
And you said it, Saxton. McIntyre left his own feet vertically to put a little extra oomph on that spine buster.
Take another look here. Watch McIntyre leave the crowd.
Spine buster. Drew McIntyre onto Big E. This match could have shown me that Drew McIntyre is pretty strong. I think Big E's pretty small. He's been thrown around.
Oh, jeez.
That chop echoing through the stadium.
And a right hand to the chin of the champion.
This is the kind of match coming in. We knew it was going to be physicality on overload. We are seeing it.
Oh, now it's Big E.
Big E with the belly to belly.
You think McIntyre did to Big E on the outside of the ring?
Big E got that leg strength though. He be picking people up. Look at that. That's 3 belly to bellies right there by Big E to Drew McIntyre.
Which makes it all the more impressive the power Big E's displaying. This I'm still not cool.
I love it. Big E loosening up, the WWE champion regaining control. Oh! McIntyre met him though.
Big E just bounced across the top of his shoulders. Nasty landing for the champion, and another.
We've seen Drew McIntyre get thrown around. We've seen Big E get thrown around.
Neckbreaker by McIntyre. And a kip up by the big man.
Uh-oh. I was about to ask if delivering all those suplexes would contribute to the exhaustion of McIntyre, but almost quite the contrary. The Scottish Warrior is on fire right now.
Doing a belly-to-belly suplex party so far because they've been trading belly-to-bellies.
I think we know what McIntyre is thinking. It has been since the opening bell.
Drew McIntyre now picks up Big E, goes for a DDT, the future shock DDT, but now countered by Big E with another belly-to-belly. And now he's running to the ropes and the Big E splash, which in a way is a form of a belly-to-belly.
Neither man able to maintain a sustained advantage in this WWE Championship matchup. Has been a true back and forth battle.
Big E calling for the New Day Rock chance, waiting for Drew Mac to get up, picks him up, goes for the big ending. Looks like they're trying to finish this already. Countered by Drew Mac, roll up by Drew Mac, pin 2 count, kick out by Big E, and then big scoop slam type by Drew McIntyre, another pin, 2 count kick out. Michinoku driver, and that's what it was. I knew it was some kind of scoop slam.
First, the Michinoku driver, and then the champion just barely beating the 3 count. We nearly had a new champ.
McIntyre realizes that was his big opportunity.
Drew just needs to stay the course, continue to pour on the pressure. Big E is beginning to relent.
See the toll this match is taking on Drew McIntyre as well.
I'm not entirely sure it wasn't a 3 count, to be perfectly honest.
Drew Mac going to the top rope.
McIntyre goes to the air. And Big E able to duck underneath. McIntyre rolls.
Misses.
Sends Big E into the corner.
Oh, Big E with the big rock bottom.
Cover to retain. Looks the leg. And a kick out by McIntyre.
I think if Big E had maybe somehow been able to put a little bit more of his weight on Drew's shoulders, this one would be over. Let's take a look at this. The Uranagi just spiked the Scottish Warrior. Big E right
Oh, the
Uranagi
Uranagi is what's called.
Well, you can see what I'm saying. If Big E's weight was a little higher on Drew's, this might be over.
And he forced him to hook another leg, which cost him that split second to allow McIntyre to kick out.
Oh, and a Glasgow kiss.
He's still standing. Going for a trying to muscle. McIntyre do a backslide here.
And he does. Shoulders down.
Backslide pin after a Glasgow kiss.
McIntyre
Future shock DDT.
For the championship. Hook of the leg now. On Big E.
And a kick out by Big E.
And again, the champion surviving on instinct.
The WWE fans in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, showing their respect for these two bulls for the WWE title, Big E and McIntyre.
How about the off-the-charts toughness we are seeing from both Drew McIntyre and Big E?
If you were expecting anything less, then you've never watched these two compete. This is
for the Claymore.
Claymore countered by the Big E into the powerbomb. Now he's going for his big ankle calf submission, standing submission.
Slipping away with each second.
Is McIntyre going to tap out? Can he somehow shift the balance on Big E? Big E's got the stretch buffalo submission locked in. McIntyre again.
Big E doing his best to lock his own hands. That'll destroy McIntyre.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
McIntyre looks close to tapping. Is he going to tap?
Because they're both matching each other.
He locks these hands. It's going to be over.
Large frame of McIntyre a long ways away from those ropes. Oh, wait a minute.
McIntyre will roll through now.
Big E, some of the most powerful legs in the game. Uh-oh.
Oh, and the big ending. Drew McIntyre takes it. 1, 2, and a kick out by Drew McIntyre.
This is where reality sets in. If you're Big E, if you're the new WWE champion, and you just hit your move, your finishing maneuver that has put countless opponents away, and Drew McIntyre kicks out.
The message just sent to Big E. Bring everything you've got and some if you want to defeat the Scottish Warrior.
And Big E connecting, but McIntyre somehow, before the count of 3, able to kick in.
Big E bulldozing the challenger back into the corner, up onto the top turnbuckle.
Plugging that little
McIntyre
cable
looks
might have
extremely,
saved you guys from
extremely
me
weak
watching,
at this moment.
from me being able to react to the Brock
What is Big E
Lesnar,
thinking here?
because it seems like I'm
And
down to
same thing he's been thinking since the
17%.
beginning. How the hell do I keep my title away from
You
the
might
Scottish
hold
Warrior?
on.
McIntyre just falling off the rope onto the apron. They've saved himself there.
What are these two? These are two legitimate heavyweights, borderline super heavyweights, and they're both on the top.
Big ending from the top rope.
Wait a second. This will put a hole in the damn ring.
No way.
Big E, is he looking for the big ending from the...
No, there's no way Big E pulls this off.
Now McIntyre making sure it didn't happen.
Big E's plans were a little too grandiose.
Bulldog counter by Drew Mac to Big E from the top rope. Looks like the Saudi Arabia here wants Drew Mac to win.
Big E, we saw incredible resolve from Drew McIntyre a few moments ago. What a matchup for the WWE Championship.
Hey man, why are you giving me trouble with my damn
Drew reaching deep into his arsenal, delivering a
signal now?
bulldog
What's
all
that?
the way from the top. Drew up on his feet, applying as much pressure as possible, but the champion would not stay down.
Let's just refresh this before I have any more problems. And for some reason, I'm kicked out.
McIntyre, an explosive Claymore.
Oh my God, a big Claymore by Drew McIntyre to Big E. Oh, there it is.
We saw Drew McIntyre survive the big ending. Now we see Big E survive the Claymore.
And again, maybe exhaustion. The fact Drew was barely able to hook a leg, that could have made all the difference. If the leg had been hooked, we may have a new champion right now. But that's what these two are doing to one another in the ring right now. It is exhausting, it is brutal, and it is exciting.
His doubt starting to creep into the mind of the former champion.
Drew McIntyre, fan favorite. Big E just got the kicking out of the Claymore. Yo, Drew McIntyre putting him up for the big ending. Big E counters it. Sidewalk slam, oh no, into the big ending. And he nails it. And it's over. Big E retains the title.
Here is your winner and still the WWE Champion,
I think I can speak for all of us, gentlemen, when I say that this WWE Championship match did not disappoint.
I agree wholeheartedly, and then some. That was a hell of a WWE Championship match between two worthy warriors. But in the end, there can only be one.
Nothing for Drew McIntyre to be ashamed of. Certainly a tremendous effort on his behalf. But tonight, Big E has proved himself worthy of still being champion.
Make no mistake about it, Drew McIntyre will someday, likely soon, have his moment in the sun at the top of the mountain. But tonight, Crown Jewel, it belongs to Big E.
Watch the Claymore from McIntyre. And everyone shocked when Big E was able to kick out of that.
No one shocked more so than the challenger, Drew McIntyre. And after a physical exchange, Big E finds the big ending for the second time to topple his challenger, the Scottish Warrior.
A definitive victory. We got big plans. I'm trying to tell you, Drew. Me and my baby, we got big plans. The show is just beginning. Salute to you. Salute to you. You brought it, baby. This is mine, Drew. This is mine, Drew. Hey, respect. Respect to you. We just get started over here. We just get started over here. We just beginning, baby. We just beginning. Well, this was earlier tonight, folks, in the Crown Jewel kickoff show. Usos against the Hurt Business.
High impact, fast-paced action from both teams, but in the end, the bloodline reigns supreme. Jimmy and Jay. Jay with the Uso splash halfway across the ring to thwart an incredible effort of business. But again, to kick off the night in Crown Jewel, the bloodline reigns supreme.
Still to come later tonight is the Universal Champion from the bloodline, Roman Reigns, to take on Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, one of the cornerstones of WWE's community outreach is the Be a Star program. Show tolerance and respect, designed to rally young people to respect and love one another. We had one of these great events earlier today in Riyadh.
We're here today in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for the Be a Star rally.
This is not what I need to see because this is not going to let me watch the main event.
We are extremely, extremely excited about this event.
Glad Biggie retained and is finally getting recognized. Yeah, man.
Not so nice to you in person. Just communicate.
Biggie.
We are here to talk about our
Biggie's
differences,
good, man.
and we all have differences.
And it's those things that make us different, that make us unique and special. Has any WWE superstars been bullied before? Can you believe that?
It's the most important thing we can do, to be relatable, to teach empathy.
When you're not feeling happy, how do you get back to feeling happy?
I like to cook.
I like to eat. Wherever you can make a difference. Doesn't have to change the world, but if you can change your little corner of the world, you're doing something really positive, and that's what it's all about.
Don't be a bully!
The following contest is a triple threat match for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Here it is. Everybody's been waiting for Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Sasha Banks.
And the first woman to score a pinfall or submission will be declared the winner.
And here comes the man, Becky Lynch.
Well, here comes Big Time Bex. She's the current SmackDown Women's Champion, and that is what this matchup's all about. But we know Monday night, Big Time Bex is heading to Monday Night Raw. Will she bring the SmackDown Women's Championship with her? I want to take you back to SummerSlam. Back in August in Las Vegas. It was supposed to be Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. Sasha couldn't compete. Then we thought it was Carmella. Then it was Becky Lynch. The return after 18 months.
The man came back around to Las Vegas to SummerSlam, to the biggest party in the summer, and no one was more shocked to see Lynch than Bianca Belair. But the element of surprise would turn to be what toppled the EST of WWE. Becky Lynch shocked the entire WWE universe, and Bianca Belair to become SmackDown Women's Champion in a mere 26 seconds.
A moment that has haunted Bianca Belair ever since.
And now Becky Lynch defends her championship in a triple
Man,
threat.
why is my thing so blurry?
Where the first woman to gain pinfall or submission will win the title, which means Becky Lynch does not have to be pinned or submitted.
Yeah, Becky
Actually,
next,
to lose the championship.
Bianca and Sasha
The
beat.
outward confidence of Becky Lynch. There's got to be heavy concern about what could happen. Heavy concern about the likelihood that Becky Lynch loses the SmackDown Women's Championship here tonight.
Byron, just because you may not approve of the way that Becky became champion at SummerSlam doesn't mean you have to discount the fact we're talking about the man, a woman who's headlined WrestleMania. There is nothing in this business Becky Lynch can't or hasn't done.
Odds are still against the man.
But it's boss time.
Love it when you say that, Michael.
And here comes Sasha B.
Sasha Banks has had quite the month here in WWE. 3 weeks ago on SmackDown, Sasha Banks in a battle with Bianca Belair, a WrestleMania return match. Obviously, Sasha Banks hasn't forgotten what went down on the grandest stage of them all. Big time Bex at ringside offering some expert insight. But Bianca would find herself distracted, and that's all the opening that Sasha would need. This slight assist momentarily from Lynch. The boss, the blueprint, able to pin Bianca on Friday Night SmackDown.
So it was a dirty move by Becky Lynch, but nonetheless.
Let's take you back to this past Friday night on SmackDown. Banks, Becky Lynch, one-on-one, Bianca on commentary.
Turnabout is fair play. Bianca again attempting to make her presence felt and would do so just enough to allow a backstabber from the boss, Sasha Banks, who I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would have to consider the dark horse in this matchup. Yes, this is Sasha Banks we're talking about, the blueprint, multiple-time Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, and headline WrestleMania. When everybody's money is on big-time Bex or the EST, this could be big for the boss.
And there's also a lot of pressure on Sasha Banks, Byron, because she needs to win to bring the SmackDown Women's Championship, keep it on Friday nights on SmackDown, because both Bianca and Becky Lynch are going to Raw.
All these factors are not lost on the boss. She has said, this is my revenge season.
She is the EST of WWE. She has had one of the most incredible first years in WWE history. She won the Royal Rumble. She main evented and won the championship at WrestleMania. And when you talk about EST,
Are all the women dressed differently than usual? Yeah.
It was a couple of weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, I guess so. You gotta. This time they went with some kind of the wetsuit type of attire, but with the t-shirt over. So that's what they're wearing. They're wearing the tights covered up with the t-shirt, and the t-shirt's kind of baggy. So.
Why do we fall down so we can learn to pick ourselves back up? Bianca fell down at SummerSlam, but since then it's been onward and upward.
Introducing the challengers. First, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks. Next, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair. And from Dublin, Ireland, she's the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky
All right, everybody look back.
No count out, no disqualification. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will leave Crown Jewel as the brand new SmackDown Women's Champion. Unless, of course, Big Time Bex does what she says she does and becomes a brick wall for the other two challengers.
So again, let's remind everyone of the
Here we go. This might be the only match I have time for left. Less than 10%. Here we go. Becky Lynch wearing the black on yellow tights with the yellow t-shirt. Bianca Belair wearing purple tights with the black t-shirt.
Sasha Banks, who's never been a show.
And Sasha Banks wearing
Bianca just flattened. Yeah, there was
glittery tights with a black t-shirt. Glittery t-shirts with that.
Belair now the power with Sasha Banks and Bex from behind.
Oh, here's the aforementioned power, the strongest in WWE.
Oh, that was creative. And Becky knocked for a loop, and there's a fall-away slam by Bianca Belair into a kip-up, and Bianca Belair grabs the momentum early.
Sasha's done a lot in her career. I wonder how many times she's actually been used as a weapon. Obviously, these two women made history. The main event of night one of WrestleMania this year, which saw Bianca become SmackDown Women's Champion.
And again,
wow,
guest.
This is establishing your dominance early for Bianca Belair.
And look at Sasha in trouble.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Bianca Belair.
Yes.
Dominating.
It's hard not to be a fan of Bianca Belair with feats of strength like that. But then you've got big-time Bex on the outside using her biggest muscle, her brain.
And remember, under triple threat rules, no countouts, no disqualifications.
Very unique takedown by Banks into the pinfall.
Trying to pick up the win. Becky able to kick out at two.
He almost botched it right there.
Sasha Banks roll through, shoulders down again on the champion, and again a kick out by big-time Bex.
How confident Sasha Banks is feeling coming out.
Sorry, man. Let me distract you here.
Friday night on
It's been
SmackDown.
3 hours almost.
Takedown, roll through into the cover.
Now look at Becky Lynch.
All right, they're going to roll over. We got Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. Bianca Belair is outside the ring.
Long history between Sasha Banks
Bianca
and
Belair,
Becky
Sasha,
Lynch.
she's outside the ring. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch.
Horse women in WWE, credited with helping change
Take down by Sasha Banks.
Dragged into the cover now by Banks.
Oh, Becky Lynch gets out of that one nice.
Even Sasha was surprised by that by Becky Lynch.
You're a competitor of the caliber of a Sasha Banks. Even though you've seen that before, when it happened to me,
Thanks for killing your battery to stream.
And Becky
It's all good.
Banks. And now Sasha
I mean, we already know the Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Brock's not winning.
This is a valuable
It's not going to be Brock Lesnar. It's going to be Roman Reigns.
With Bianca Belair out of the equation.
So it's just a matter of how it happens. But this is the one that we don't know. So this is the one we got lucky for me to be able to still be streaming. But I'm willing to bet money Roman Reigns is going to win. Probably going to get helped by the Usos.
They're finally able to reinsert herself back into this matchup.
Woo. Here we go. Bianca Belair finally in the ring.
You notice how Becky and Sasha very cocky of the fact that they needed to keep Bianca out of the ring.
Well, Bianca's the X factor. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks have come up. Whoa!
Oh my God. Oh my God. What is this?
And Sasha sends Bianca into Becky.
That was kind of cool. Becky sends Sasha into Bianca. Bianca tries to do something with it, but Sasha counters her and sends Bianca into Becky. That was tight.
Bianca could be thinking about the KOD.
Missile drop kick.
Becky Lynch had other plans. Playing field is even. Becky could be thinking about a cover here.
Bianca Belair tried to pick up and KOD Sasha Banks, but Becky Lynch drop kick from the top rope and knocks down Bianca Belair.
Cover here again.
Cover now on Banks. Can she put Sasha away who kicks out at two?
Think of how many times over their careers, as we look back at the power of Bianca Belair and the precision of Lynch's dropkick, how many times over the years have we seen Sasha versus Becky? Different iterations, but they're familiar. Bianca Belair's the X factor. Yes, she's competed against Lynch. Yes, she's competed against Sasha, but Bianca is still so new that you don't know how to plan for her.
And Becky, elbow delivered to Belair. For time, she went for the leg drop. Bianca able to spin out of the way. And Sasha grabbing the ankle of Bianca Belair. I should say Becky, excuse me. And Becky now taking Bianca down.
Yeah,
and Becky
Lynch.
Face first goes Bianca, cover by Becky.
Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair have been going at it now.
The same thing we saw when Bianca Belair was removed from the match. You feel that sense of urgency from Becky Lynch now to try to isolate Belair. But here comes the boss.
There goes the boss.
They probably arrived, but maybe Brock will win because no one is expecting him to.
To the abdomen.
Maybe.
The SmackDown Women's Champion.
And Becky now second.
Oh, nice big leg drop from Becky to Sasha from the top rope. while Sasha Banks was hanging off the ropes to the back of the neck and a pin kick out at 2.
On the face of Becky Lynch as she surveys the scene. Maybe this is going to be a little tougher than I expected. Crown Jewel and Mohammed Abdul Arena in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We're in the capital city of Riyadh tonight. Triple threat match. Becky Lynch defending her SmackDown Women's Championship against Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
Now Lynch making her spots here against both Banks and Belair.
And Becky
The exploder on Bianca Belair, and then she nails it.
Becky Lynch.
The exploder on Sasha Banks, and she nails it.
Goes to the boss. Cover now.
Covers both of them.
Who both kick out. God, can you imagine if Becky won that match that way?
This is my title. This is my title. This is my
Becky Lynch just pinned both of the girls, and they both kicked out. Now she's talking crap to both of them, talking about get up. This is my title.
Big time Bex believes everything she says. And look at
Big time Bex going up to the top rope.
And Becky.
Oh, she got caught by both of these girls.
Big time Bex.
Oh, and just got thrown into the turnbuckle.
Double buckle bomb from Banks and Belair.
Talked about seeing temporary alliances earlier.
Now we're gonna have a Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair go at it.
Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks will go one-on-one.
So we've had Sasha Banks and Becky go at it. We had Bianca Belair and Becky. Now we're gonna have Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
The two women who main evented WrestleMania this year. Enough for Sasha to win. No. Bianca
Rolled up
Belair.
pin by both of them. Counter into another one. Both kick out.
Who's going to get the sustained advantage here between Bianca Belair
Sasha
and
Banks tries
Sasha
to take her
Banks?
down to the midsection. Bianca's too strong. Flips her over for an imprettier. It looks like Sasha trying to break it. She does. Arm drag. Shoulder takedown by Bianca Belair.
His first year in WWE and all that she's accomplished. And looking to win the SmackDown Women's Championship yet again.
Gotta believe Belair also tired of all the shade she's been hearing about losing her championship in 26 seconds at SummerSlam.
And the uber athletic Bianca Belair back to her feet again.
Bianca Belair trying to feel herself.
And now the power of Belair.
Picks up Sasha Banks to a suplex, jackhammer. Sasha counters though. Now she's gonna go for it. Oh, and it's a nice snapmare suplex. Oh, and another snapmare suplex. She's gonna go for the three to go for the three amigos. There it is. Homage to Eddie Guerrero right there.
And now Banks going up. A few stomps for good measure to ensure that Becky Lynch won't be a factor. Smart strategy in this instance. Banks now from the top row. Speaking of Eddie Guerrero, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks going to the top row. Misses. Bianca Belair tries to get up. Clothesline ducks. Sasha Banks does. Knees first into Becky. Grabs Bianca with her feet as she tries to go over. And now Bianca tackles her down as Sasha Banks try to go off the ropes into Becky Lynch.
Who's now got Becky Lynch all to herself.
Yeah, but Becky Lynch firing back.
Becky Lynch doing a classic trademark jumping off the rope kick. Oh, a nice reversal by Becky. Pin 1-2, reversed by Bianca. Pin 1-2. They're back on their feet. Becky Lynch hits her in the stomach. Irish whip, counter Irish whip from Bianca now. Becky in the corner takes down Bianca Belair, and then Bianca Belair has a nice spine buster in the middle of the ring with the 1-2 count kick out.
Bianca Belair trying to figure out what do I have to do to win this matchup.
Not let the doubt seep in right now. If you're Bianca Belair, you're this close to regaining the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Bianca Belair has not been shy in big moments like this throughout the past year. Remember what she accomplished at WrestleMania, the main event, winning the championship that night. Looking to do the same here at Crown Jewel.
Becky wanted a back elbow, but turned into a KOD.
Meanwhile, Sasha on the
Boom.
apron, off the apron.
If this lands, we're gonna have a new champion.
PLD on Becky Lynch, but no, Becky Lynch counters.
Oh, beautiful gut buster by
But then Bianca switches that up into a gut buster. Knees up from Becky Lynch after she tried to go for a splash from Bianca Belair.
Jackknife pin attempt. This time it's Sasha Banks, though, back in the ring.
Pin attempt.
Banks is trying to prevent
Look
Belair.
at this.
No way. That is outrageous power by Bianca Belair.
And Bianca still in control.
What the hell's going on here? They're doing some kind of triple things.
Who still hasn't lost Lynch.
Look at the
Uh,
that is unbelievable.
Bianca Belair was showing some strength right there.
That's a bad chick right there.
A strongest.
And Bianca Belair. Nobody home, middle of the ring
Oh,
is Banks and
both of them
Lynch.
roll out the way. Nobody's home. Stomach to the mat by Bianca Belair.
Leading up to that missed moonsault. Right now, I think it just dawned on Lynch and Banks.
And Becky Lynch, now Banks statement and disarmer. Sasha's the Banks statement.
Well, how's he going to tell who's going to tap?
I don't know.
The disarmer.
Worst case scenario right now.
So Bianca Belair is now stuck in the disarmer and the bank statement.
Sasha Banks. I don't know if you're even thinking about that right now.
Crazy.
And now Banks sending Lynch into the
They
corner.
let go because they couldn't tell who was going to win.
Very chaotic triple threat match here tonight.
All right, that was Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch is going at it, man.
These three competitors.
Big uppercut from Lynch lands in again.
Nasty uppercuts.
Make it a trio.
And Becky.
Jumping kick from Becky Lynch to Banks.
Becky gonna climb up to the top rope. Could be her opportunity.
Becky going to the top rope.
SmackDown Women's Championship.
Misses. Sasha Banks with the bank statement.
Go through into the bank statement.
There's Becky Lynch gonna top.
Sasha submission hold. Locked in. The bank statement.
Becky Lynch is
Miss
locked
Lynch gonna
in.
tap out.
Banks trying to hold on for dear life. Here comes Bianca Belair.
Uh-oh.
Bianca Belair finally hit her moonsault. Backflip splash. Breaking up the bank statement. Goes for a count onto Becky Lynch. Kicks out. Goes for a count onto Sasha Banks. Kicks out.
In the deep end of this matchup, all three women exhausted, exerting every last drop they have available for the right to be SmackDown Women's Champion. It was almost Belair, but it's almost been everybody at some point in the match.
It's got to be exhausting both physically and mentally because you're constantly worrying about that other superstar. Where's Sasha Banks? Where's Becky Lynch? Where's Bianca Belair? How are they going to attack me? How are they going to thwart my plans to win this match?
This is WWE Crown Jewel. SmackDown Women's Championship match. Triple threat. Belair, Banks, and the champion Becky
Bianca
Lynch.
Belair has Sasha Banks in the corner. Goes for a clothesline. Sasha Banks is out the way. Hits a knee to the face to Bianca. Nice takedown by Sasha Banks.
Starting to get a bit more aggressive, a bit more intense. The viciousness of Banks starting to come out.
And listen, Banks has to stick with what brought her to the dance. Sasha Banks can be the most ruthless woman on the roster when she needs to be. She needs to be right now.
A lot of valuable time that was being wasted right there by Sasha Banks.
And the ponytail, the hair of Belair that has been a weapon and also a detriment.
Sasha Banks kicks Bianca Belair in the face while has one hand full of Bianca's ponytail. Oh man, Bianca does some kind of weird, crazy move, flips. Banks on her back, pins her, but Becky Lynch breaks the count.
See Becky wincing as she stood up, still feeling the effects of this matchup. This is
tremendous, how unique, how creative, how necessary that offense from Bianca Belair was.
Oh, now Banks went for Lynch, hit Belair by mistake, and now Becky Lynch turning things around.
Bianca's out the picture right now. She just got taken out. There's Becky. Sasha Banks in the middle of the ring. Manhandle slam by Becky. Pin. 2 count. Break up by Bianca Belair.
Look at this. Nice escape by the boss. The manhandle slam, which is what put Bianca Belair down at SummerSlam. And Bianca sliding right in, lead with the fist.
Hey, here's $1 million question. How much more do any of these ladies have left? At this juncture of this championship match, what is left?
Becky Lynch fighting to keep her championship. And still talking trash.
Bianca back in the ring. Becky and her going at it, trading punches. And a manhandle stand to Becky. To Bianca, but she counters it, and now she picks her up for a Glamazon Glam Slam, but no, Becky counters it too. Has a handful of Bianca's hair, and now it's elbowing, dropping elbows on Bianca's face.
Becky still got a hold of that. The ponytail of Belair.
The hazard of that being a
Oh, now Sasha Banks comes in for the rescue. Knocks Becky Lynch out of the ring. Big knee to the face to Bianca Belair. Sasha Banks off the ropes. The big powerbomb to the outside goes under. Oh, nice backflip. He's out the way. Bianca Belair lands on her feet. Sasha Banks hits her in the face. Goes for tornado DDT. Countered by Bianca Belair. Backstab into the bank statement, but didn't work. Becky Lynch off the table. Slam on both of them. And now picks up Bianca Belair, throws it into the ring. Sasha Banks is still outside. Bianca Belair's on her feet. Becky for inverted DDT slam into the disarmer. There it is. She has it locked in. The disarmer is almost there. It's almost there. Oh, no, Sasha Banks gets up in there too. Oh, and now she put both of them into the